Chris, what's your favorite sport?
I don't like any of them.
Well, you're not an American.
Baseball, maybe.
Baseball is something you used to watch while Reggie Jackson was still playing, and your father
Rolly
and brother
fingers.
made you
Rolly fingers.
That's from the 40s.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
I did like Kent Herbeck.
Yeah, but Chris, who's your favorite player that didn't play in the Negro Leagues because you stopped watching baseball 100 years ago?
No. It was in the 80s and 90s. I like John Olerud. I like Ken Herbeck. I like Kirby Puckett. I like Tony Gwynn.
These guys are all dead.
I like Kevin Elster. I like Hensley Mullins. I like Jay Buhner. I like all these guys.
All
okay?
retired by 2001.
I like Oil Can Boyd. I like Ozzie Smith.
Negro League name.
No.
Yes.
No. I like Todd Zeal. I like Chris Sabo.
All died from heart conditions as a result to
I like John Kruk.
Steroids.
I like John Kruk. I like Lenny Dykstra.
Yep.
I like Todd Zeal. No.
Yep. Yes.
You said Todd Zeal already.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh.
Damn it.
Okay, well then I like Dave Righetti. I
Okay.
like Dwight Gooden. I like
Straight
Darryl
up,
Strawberry.
Stop listing baseball players.
I like Howard Johnson.
A guy that hates sports.
I like Gary
I like
Gaetti.
Howard Johnson too, but I prefer the Marriott. Boom! That's why we're comedians.
No. I
Welcome
like
to-
Cecil Fielder.
Oh my God.
I like Alan Trammell.
You're gonna have to.
I can't stop it
My
because these
favorite-
are all the guys I like.
Hey,
These were my
thanks
favorite
for-
players back then.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will Sasso.
My name is Bryan the Kid Callen.
I'm Chris D'Elia. I like Joe Carter.
No,
I like
No.
I like
No.
Dave Johnson.
No.
I like Jose Canseco. I like Mark McGuire back when he was on the A's.
Chris,
Excuse me.
You being Brian.
No, not B, Bry.
You being Y apostrophe BEAN. You being Brian.
No, you know who I'm
My
being like?
favorite sport is
no,
watching
you know who I'm being like?
myself do stand-up
You know
on
who I'm
video.
being like? Oral Hershiser, because he was very hardworking and pitched so many consecutive innings that it was crazy. I like Cal Ripken Jr.
Oh my God.
I like Nolan
No,
Ryan. I like Juan Gonzalez.
No. That's enough now.
Hey,
That's enough.
you know, that's enough now. That's enough. We live in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a city that a lot of people
True. Home of Mike Sosha,
It's
home
a
of
bit of
Mike Piazza.
hey, man. It's a vacuous city.
It's a
It
city
is.
that a lot of people
Needs inspiration.
they heap scorn on it for what it does and why people come here.
Sucks the life out of you.
Well, sometimes.
Broken dreams.
You're two of the best men that I know.
Thank you.
You're good men.
We try. I
Spanks,
try.
dude.
It's a
Spanks
verb.
a lot.
Life is a verb.
How do we as men make our surroundings better? How do we do that?
I think it starts with taking care of this vessel. And I'm looking at myself, this vessel first, radiating
Of course,
good
that's what
energy.
you think. Of course, that's what you think.
Ask a question, but I'm already bored.
Well,
I just think I think a city like LA presents a different set of challenges that we didn't have 30 years ago, 40 years ago, but don't have in other cities.
Know what I think?
What do you think?
I think people. Here's something. And it's kind of off the topic a little bit, but not really. I think that people who are from LA, a common thing they say is it's hard to find friends and it's hard to find people and shit like that. I would genuinely say if that's truly how you feel, you're the problem and you're a dumb fuck. Because
you grew up here though, and so you're missing a gear.
Okay.
You're missing a gear, but
no, that's
what
rude to
I
say
would
that.
say-
I do understand that I
It's
grew
okay,
up here,
it's okay.
and maybe it's a little easier because I've had.
Yeah.
But then again, I met you, I met Will, I met you guys all in the past 5-6 years.
yeah.
And
It's
we're
true.
fucking tight.
Yeah.
If you're
That's
really
true.
one of these guys that are like, I mean, like I have good friends I've met in the past 4 years. If you're one of these people that are like, man, it sucks in LA because I can't. Dude, I have people in my life that have come and gone, and they have people in their life that every 2 years their friends switch.
This is going to sound,
and that's them.
This is going to sound really. You're right, and you're absolutely right about that. It's it's the surroundings. How proactive you are about finding good people. But here's something I heard. This is going to sound kind of corny, but this guy I know started this crazy loan. He creates micro loans for very poor people. He's changed like a lot of people's lives all over the world. He did it because this guy looked up at him. This construction worker looked up at him and smiled, and he stopped because the guy smiled, and he started talking to them, and he got an idea.
Wow.
And he created his own bank. And he said if that guy hadn't stopped and smiled at me, because I was really at a loss to how to do anything, I was going to give up on everything. If that guy hadn't smiled at me,
wow,
I would not have started this international.
Well,
bank.
that's fucking huge.
That's-
in a city like LA, that's massive.
That
Yeah.
is
You know
huge.
what?
And let me. That's why I've always said it starts with a smile. And you guys know
Chris,
I've.
You
You've never
did
fucking
not
said-
say that.
No,
You're
I've
not
always
going to
said
hijack that.
I'll
man.
tell you what though. Chris, I've said that you should name a stand-up special, Chris D'Elia, Tee in it in the Big Apple.
Right.
I'm going to retract that. As cool as a name as that would be, I think you should name a stand-up special. It starts with a smile. Chris D'Elia, it starts with a smile.
starts
But
with a
you know,
smile.
you know the thing about smiling in LA is you can't smile 3 times in LA. This is what I've recently figured this out, and I've lived here almost 20 years.
If I did do it in New York, that's funny. That'd be cool if I did it in New York because it's the home of Wally Backman when he's.
All right,
All
well,
right, dude, come on. I was walking through the supermarket the other day, and someone will walk towards you, and they'll have eye contact. And I'm not talking about a girl or.
It's a foreign way to say that. That's a foreign way to say that, but yeah, to have eye contact with
To
someone.
have eye contact. I was walking through to have eye contact with another
Being.
person.
another person.
This is not girl or means. This is just to have eye
Oh,
contact.
okay.
To have eye contact.
It's an impossible Russian guy on the show. So, and this person sort of went like, you know, they look up to see if you're looking at them. You smile and they
Yeah,
look away.
right.
Okay. Because it's a very insecure city.
Yeah.
People don't want to share their mojo. They don't want to, I don't know what it is, and I could talk about it for 5 days at the same time. They don't want to smile at you. They don't, if you smile at someone, they'll look away. They don't want to share that with you. And you do that twice. Okay, and a human being, you do that twice. You don't want to do that a third time. You don't want to extend yourself.
You know why that is?
But you have to keep smiling.
But that's because this town is all about, it's a mercenary town. So people are fighting traffic and living here a lot of times, at least the perception goes, because they want something. They're here for something. So when you smile at somebody, immediately in this town, they go, oh, this person wants something from me. Because obviously they recognize me from The Hangover, Hangover 2, from Mad TV, from Sex and the City, from Entourage.
No, I don't think they do that.
Well, I've done so much stuff, so they obviously want me in their movie or something.
All right,
Brian, get to
not necessarily.
Get to the
Okay,
point.
but the point is that that's kind of the cynicism that comes with living in a town like Los Angeles.
Well said. And what you have to do to push through that is just smile. You have to literally put yourself out there. I was in a bar. I was in my early to mid 20s, and I remember looking around. I remember being with a few of my friends and being out on the Sunset Strip, and it's a fucking bad time, right? But I'm a young guy, and I was looking around, and I was looking at everyone going, look at these fucking. I'll never forget this. I remember exactly. I was at the Foundation Room in the House of Blues, and I was looking around going, what a bunch of fucking assholes, right? Because they all had this look on their face. It was like, ugh. And then I thought for a second, I went, wait a minute. I'm one of those assholes because I'm looking at all these assholes going, what a bunch of assholes.
Right.
And I had that stink face on.
Yeah.
I immediately stopped and put on this huge smile. And I swear to God, this pretty blonde girl came up to me because I started joking with my friend and going, I'm having a good time.
Right.
And she said, what are you guys doing?
You put out what you get too, but that's what I've always said. It starts with a smile, though. In all seriousness, I've always
Stop
said that.
adopting that, dude. You've never said that.
Here's Chris D'Elia. Here's the song you'll come out to when you do Chris D'Elia. It starts with a smile. It starts with a smile.
Smile.
If you haven't smiled in a while. No.
But
Brian almost ruined it. Brian almost BKJ'd
Well,
it.
that's
I
why I
don't-
fucking stopped.
I
don't have a
understand.
good
I
voice.
I
understand.
could have Wayne Brady'd into a fucking
No,
song here.
It was just I didn't hit my pitch. I
No,
would have hit it. Let me try it again, please.
You
No,
didn't hit. You
please.
didn't. You know what pitch you didn't hit? The pitch of comedy.
No.
That's
but
what you didn't hit.
Let me try
No,
it.
because as soon as it start a bit, you come in, you put on boots, you boot it around.
Yeah, you ruin it. You ruin it.
Give me another chance.
You bit Buddha Brian.
Give me another chance.
You bit Buddha
No,
Brian.
I'm not bit Buddha Brian.
Yeah, you smash it out. You smash it
Give
out
me
of the
another
park.
chance.
You smash it out of the park
Anyway,
like
we live in
you smash it out of the park like
who?
Rod Carew.
no, he's too old. You smash it out of the park like
Pete Rose.
Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
All right. We live in a challenging city, whatever, but it's also a beautiful place. In Southern California is amazing, and you can drive half hour that way and get to the beach, and you can drive 2 hours that way and you can get to the mountains. So
If you face that way, you're praying to
Smash out of
Mecca.
the park like Tim Salmon.
So keep on smiling, everybody.
Yeah, it all starts with a smile.
It all starts with a smile, and we want
Smash
you to
out of
smile.
park like Ryan Klesko.
And we
If you-
hope
if you
we've brought you a smile because
out of park
you're our
like-
audience.
If you want to smile
Chipper-
and laugh a lot, just
Chipper
go to
Jones.
BryanCallen.com.
All right.
Smash
And you'll
out
see
like
where I'm doing
Chipper
stand-up.
Jones.
Hey,
like Raleigh,
Smash out
North
like-
Thanks for
Carolina.
listening to the show. We're
Dave
on
Justice.
iTunes. Thanks for downloading.
Illinois.
Tell a
Smash
friend
out
about
like
the show.
Albert Bell.
You're
Hey,
Smash out.
You ready to make it happen?
Yeah, I
guys?
guess
it
so.
happen, man.
Sure, man.
Let's make it
too fucking
I wanna
hot.
punch somebody in their
What do you mean
face.
it's too hot?
It's too hot nowadays. No.
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 Some podcasts are slow,
Yeah,
and you don't know how long they last.
there it is.
That's why you're listening to
10-minute podcast.
The song.
Yeah.
No, the song
No.
doesn't need any help.
And
And here's the deal, dude. In LA, we're having a fucking heat wave, and it's terrible. First of all, the air conditioning broke in my fucking house. Okay, I have 2 broken air conditioners.
Oh, what's up with your fucking house? And
Okay.
first of all, only have one air conditioner.
No, because I have 2 floors. Okay.
You're so irritable, man. You've been
I've
irritable
got-
since you got here.
I got 3 floors.
Then you got more than one air conditioning.
no.
have
You
to.
got central air and heat.
No, you got 2 different ones that do it, and they do different ones simultaneously. You get 2 different temperatures, whatever, which one you like.
Just
Okay?
because you talk longer doesn't mean
He's got the window ones that you see in the.
No, I
in
don't have
inner
the window
city.
ones, okay, because I have a large house. But let me tell you something, man. LA doesn't know what to do with the fucking heat, dude. The second the heat, I did 2 shows. I was at the Laugh Factory and then I was at the Comedy Store, okay? When I showed up at each of the places, it was the Amazon. It was way too fucking hot at both places. I walked in, it was hotter than what it was outside, okay? And what they both explained to me was, "Oh, sorry, we put the air conditioning on too late today." Hey guys, it's been this hot before here. Put it on way earlier. Or absolutely have boa constrictors in your establishment. because that's who lives where it's that hot. So when I show up
right.
and it's that hot, 100%
Hey.
show me boa constrictors.
He's so angry.
Otherwise, I'm going to be super angry.
He's knifing his hand at the table. He's not even looking at us. Welcome to the 10-minute podcast. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Brian the Kid Callen.
and
man.
I'm Chris Too Hot D'Elia.
And
Jesus.
it gets really hot in LA sometimes. You know who sucks is the people who don't have air conditioning in their cars, or they end up renting a place in the winter and they go,
Yeah.
oh no, it's like
Yeah,
open
yeah.
air and
I
it'll
know,
be
but-
fine.
I know,
and
but-
then one of them
But
dies.
the heat's not worth that. It's not
the
worth getting
summer.
that riled about. I mean, he's.
No, people die. People die because
and
it's
not
this
even
hot.
old people.
Old, sick people die.
No. 2 fucking idiots who like move out here from fucking Michigan
they
or
don't
something.
drink enough water.
Yeah, they don't drink enough water. They go like, hey, we're gonna go to film
And then
school.
they
or something.
die?
We're gonna make a documentary about our lives or something really smart. And then they get like an apartment together in Hancock Park.
Yeah.
And it's
That's exactly where they get.
brick. They're like, hey, if we pool our money, we can get half of this duplex.
Right.
And then one of them goes to sleep and doesn't
They
wake
don't
up.
wake
Yeah,
in
they go
August.
to the night before they go to 7-Eleven. They get a Mountain Dew and they get fucking sausage bites or whatever the fuck. And then
the
they're
sodium-
like,
the
and
sodium and the heat.
just they blow up overnight and they don't wake up.
What are these guys' names? One of them has to be Dale.
And the other one's name is Hamilton because he changed it from Harry.
I think one of them's name is for sure Rick, just because Rick would do that.
Rick died?
Yeah.
Oh, Rick
Oh,
died.
man, did you guys hear that Rick died? How? Of sodium and heat.
Where did he die? He died in this very room. Oh, a boa constrictor ate him?
No. It just got really hot. See, because the landlord, he lives like way out in Whittier.
Yeah.
And he didn't change the air conditioner, but he told us, it gets breezy.
Already a boring story.
No, but there's
even though
no-
someone died, you're already like, I don't know.
No, but there's absolutely boa constrictors in here because of how hot it is.
Hey, Chris.
How many times did you say boa constrictor
how
last
many-
night at
how
the
many-
Count and tweet us.
How many boa constrictors would be suitable to keep your anger, your fury from?
With how hot it was at the Comedy Store,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking around. They would need at least 3 to 4 boa constrictors for me to be okay with how hot it was.
Would you need indigenous Dayaks speaking in indigenous tongues running around?
you'd need tropical birds just kind of hanging out, not flying because it's too hot. They would just be hanging the fuck out.
And pygmies with blowguns?
Yeah. No, it'd be too hot for them. They'd be outside like it's too hot in there.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, Actually, I'm sort of curious about the heat in LA and how some people handle it, and
I
I'm
do well in the
actually
heat.
curious about how one person handles it in particular.
And now it's time for Keeping It Real with Shana.
Here we go. My name is Shana. I'm keeping it real on the 10-minute podcast with Bryan Callen. Shit. Hey, y'all. Yo, it's so hot up in LA right now. I can keep sandwiches warm under my titty like a George Foreman grill. Ha ha ha, you nasty. Shut up.
This concludes Keeping It Real with Shana.
Hey, my name is Shana, and I keep this shit real. So one love, motherfucker, because now you know the deal.
You know, Shauna does this thing, and I don't like. She says a fucking gross thing, and then she says, "You nasty."
Right.
It's not us
And she
being
tells
nasty.
us to
know.
shut up.
It's
The
like-
only time
But she does that on stage. She'll be
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I've seen her on stage. She'll go like, hey, blah, 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 say something really gross,
Right.
and then go, oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. And the audience actually just kind of goes real quiet.
Right.
And she digs herself a hole.
Yeah.
She's not very good.
It's not.
I've been called. The only time I've been nasty is such a weird thing to say. I've been called nasty only when I'm cutting down the slopes on skis, or I'm dancing, or I'm throwing punches.
Hey.
You know, that's the only time that I've been, and usually I think it's a compliment. That dude is nasty. You know,
Yeah.
I get that a lot. But otherwise, the way she uses it in that context, I don't.
I
get
feel
it.
like you're kind of hijacking what she just said and turning it into something that makes you look good.
No, I don't.
But you're
don't use,
saying-
I don't know.
Don't use the word nasty to describe dancing
It's-
unless you're
yeah.
in Janet Jackson's.
I
Janet
know.
Jackson's.
Jackson or
Jackson?
But-
See, now I can't finish my joke.
I know
Because I
you
said
did-
Jackson.
Hey, you know what
instead
happened?
Of Jackson.
You know what happened? You got caught by the police. That's what you got. You got and let me tell you
is the-
something.
you
The
know-
police is really they're really prevalent.
They're
Like,
on
there's-
the beat.
Can I
They're
tell you
on
what
the beat.
Can I
They're
tell you
on
what
the
the
beat.
when the police pulls you over? You
What?
know what's the first thing you hear?
Yes. I did know that. I knew that for sure, dude. Yeah. And you know what though? But let's stop. Let's just think about this for a second. We're doing all these bits. Guess what's happening during these bits?
What?
I'm sweating a lot.
You're sweating.
Okay, and it's
But
still too hot.
I turn the AC on.
But it
in
doesn't
here.
matter because it's like you turn the AC on and then it takes fucking 6.5 hours to make
No.
the whole place cool.
No, this is a
and
little,
you never can hang
no, this
meat
is-
in here.
No, it's a little room.
Yeah, so meaning it should be fucking cold
Okay,
for sure.
but why do you
I
get
would-
so mad
I
about
would
the
hang
heat?
meat in here
Yeah.
because
No.
it just get a little sweaty and stinky, and that's what you
You
want.
age it. That's how you age it.
You want it aged. You
Is
want
that
it to
right? Is that
almost
right?
You
Yeah.
want the meat to start
Interesting.
to break down.
Well, let me tell you something. The only meat that should be in here are live boa constrictors.
Back to the boa constrictor.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's kind of fun when it's hot? Fuck.
No?
yeah.
I tell you what, man. You know what? I got to tell you something
Yeah.
for sure. I got to tell you something for sure. In all honesty, I know sweaty fucking is supposed to be like super dope and hot and
I like
sexy,
it.
but let me tell you something. And this is the God's honest truth. I like nice, clean, dry fucking. And I'm
Nah.
serious.
No.
No, because I like to feel.
tropical.
No, I know,
Nah, I
but
like
I like to
tropical
feel.
fucking.
I like to feel the nice, clean, dry nature of a woman's skin, and the only thing that's wet
Okay.
are downstairs in the private areas.
Now you're a Puritan. I like that's why I like Miami fucking. Miami fucking is
know
my
what
favorite thing.
Know what I like? I like Virginia fucking in the fall.
That's more romantic fucking.
I
Miami
know,
fucking.
I know.
Miami fucking is more like
I like to get to Miami fucking while I'm doing some Alaska fucking, and chicks are like, "How the fuck are you sweating so cold?" in
Interesting.
here?"
It's very
'cause
interesting.
babe. It's because I'm working so hard, and you getting me so hot.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
but-
you got to work hard
I
with
do-
that nub of yours. You
No,
gotta
no,
work.
I don't have
I'm
a
gonna
nub.
get it. You're so
No, no, no,
But we
Enthusiastic.
talked about this though. You guys more you do hard fucking Brian. I get it. But me, I'm strictly romance. Like I've never had sex. I've only made love. For real.
come
Even with
on,
hookers.
bro.
Even with hookers. And
Come
it's
on, bro.
and I
Come on, bro.
no, being seer. But you know, I like good, clean, dry fucking, not too much work going on, but serious mind work.
But when you say being sincere, do you mean you're being serious as in being SER apostrophe, or are you being sincere as in being apostrophe SE? It's the rest of it.
Works for Bo.
Bo,
Yeah,
Bo.
works for
You know
Bo.
what's the best thing when you're having sex with a girl and it's really hot and you're working real hard.
Yeah.
And you're up there just minutaring.
I like
You
it.
know what I mean?
Oh, come on,
and,
Minotaur.
and there's a bead of sweat just
Yeah.
running from my chest, reverse up my neck to my chin,
Into her
and
mouth.
she's like,
And she's behind you, and she's behind you going.
No, she's not fucking me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you sweaty fucking bear. Yeah, you bald fucking bear.
Sweaty. Let me be in control, you sweaty piece of shit.
That's not hot, and I would never let a chick fucking strap on and do me. That's
I don't
terrible.
want to turn any fans on when I'm fucking. I want it to be fall. I want it to be dry, and the only thing's wet is in my downstairs area.
I want a bead of sweat to hit her either, in the mouth or in the eye, or even funnier, up her nostril.
Hey, bro.
So she goes like this.
Yeah. And then, well, just to break it up. It's like Shauna digs herself out of a joke hole.
Right.
I like to dig myself out of the fuck hole.
Interesting.
You know?
Sex would be so much doper if it wasn't so much. It was so exhausting. Do you know what I mean?
Screw that.
I'm in
No.
crazy shape, so I don't know.
No,
what
I
you're
am in
talking
crazy
about.
shape as well.
I am.
But what
love
I
to-
like to do is just fucking not be exhausted that
I don't know
much.
what
I like
that
to
means.
pass out.
I'm romantic though.
I have no
I
idea.
like to lay a girl down on her side and just push inside,
Ew,
and then just
gross.
come and then go to sleep inside her.
Hey, bro.
Inside her?
Yeah, we
Just
both fall asleep, and then we
slip
wake
out?
up, and I'm still in her, and then we fuck again.
That's how you get staph infection.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show and tell your friends about it.
Come to my.
Hey, guys, you know what's fun? The beach.
Why?
It's fun to go to the beach.
Why?
Well, you can just go in the ocean.
You
or
have
you
the
can
skin tone that.
Why are you
looks
talking like the
get
guy
so
from
red.
Get Smart though? I don't.
The beach.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last.
Doesn't sound like
That's why you listen to 10-minute podcast.
I wish you could have seen Will's face when he said the beach. That last part, it was actually secure.
Hey, welcome to the 10 Minute Podcast. Buy shit on Amazon through our website if you're going to do that. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen. Oh God,
Dude,
man.
If someone hasn't
Anyway.
listened to the show before, then they just want to know your name, man.
Chris.
Hey, you.
Oh, come on. Say your last name.
Chris D'Elia.
Okay, you got it out.
All
Good.
right, listen. I think that we are so silly on this podcast. I want our fans to actually get to know us.
You know, we are silly on this podcast.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's a silly podcast.
I wanna-
Every episode's silly.
I want our fans to. I think the way you get to know. I think we should each tell
Everybody's silly.
a story that neither one of us know about each other that illuminates who we really are. Let's get a little vulnerable.
Neither one of us, because there's three of us. So
Yeah, interesting. So,
but
so
also,
if there's three, that's neither one of us.
guys.
you could say the other one.
The
But the
other
other
one.
thing is, in iTunes, it says comedy. So
That
I
is
wanna-
true.
I want to get. I want to
you
get.
want to get a little. You want to get serious.
I just want to get a little. I just think we should each tell a story about.
One of the
I want to
top
tell a story about.
top comedy podcasts.
I want.
How's that going to go down?
I just think it would be helpful for our fans to really get to know the essence of who we are and why we are the way we are. I think
Welcome-
a lot of comedy masks pain.
Welcome.
Welcome to the serious
Yeah.
shit podcast.
It's called the Vulnerable Podcast.
Welcome to the Vulnerable Podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was bullied.
You were bullied?
Yeah, very badly in 8th grade.
You were just
7th
bullied
grade.
now. Why? What happened?
There was this kid. He used to bully me a lot when I was in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And he made me do all kinds of stuff. Like he would make me hang out with him. I didn't want to hang out with him. He made me smoke weed when I didn't want to when I was in 7th grade. He punched
Serious?
Yep. He punched me in the face. He
popped
made
that
me
pee?
he made me neglect my dog.
What?
He didn't let me
How
feed my
does that
dog
even
one
happen?
weekend. He
What
just
the
wanted to be
fuck?
mean. Now, and,
This is
and
all serious, too. When you're not fucking around.
I'm not fucking around. And by the way, if I saw him now and you guys think I'm kidding, I'd beat his fucking ass.
No,
I'd take
stop.
a fucking bat to his knees.
Why? What does he do?
And you think I'm kidding? There will be, and if I ever do see him, there will have to be a
reckoning.
score settled. He must be very careful and very respectful.
Where
around
is
me.
he now?
I don't know.
Well, okay, but hold on. You were how old? 7th grade? How could you hold a grudge for that long because he made you not feed your dog?
Because he needs to pay for what he did to my dog,
Okay, but
for making me smoke weed and for punching me in the face.
that's not that bad.
Nah, it's terrible, and for being generally tyrannical to me over a whole year and bringing myself out of who I am. But it's the reason that I learned how to wrestle and punch people in their fucking face and kick, and the
Brian's
reason I
getting
have
But you're
such
being
an
very
aggressive
serious.
attitude.
But let me tell you
making
something.
fists.
You
He's
don't.
making
You
fists.
actually don't have to find that guy and fight him. And let me tell you why.
Why?
because he probably owns a print shop somewhere. Okay,
I will take
in a small town and probably make about $40,000.
I'll burn it to the ground.
Okay.
I'll burn it to the ground.
I actually think the opposite. I think in order for you to continue your evolution as a man, Brian, you need to find this guy. You need to hire a PI, lie to him as to why you're hiring him. Say, I think this guy's running around with my wife or something. And then, find him and beat the living shit out of him.
And then what you do is you get William H. Macy to star in that movie, and it's an independent movie because that's not something that really happens.
Hey, come on, man. No, the guy who would play me in a movie, first of all, is clearly either Russell Crowe or the guy who plays
Arnold.
Wolverine.
Reginald
Hugh
Johnson.
Jackman.
Reginald Val Johnson.
No, man.
Yeah, I think some people deserve a beating. I think we live in a society you can't beat people up. When you do that, you have to fill out papers with the cops, and I'm not condoning beating the shit out of people. But that guy sounds like he just needs a fucking ass.
Do what Evel Knievel did when a guy wrote a bad article about him in the newspaper. Evel Knievel beat him with a bat and went to jail. And when the cameras were on him, he said basically. Nobody writes something about me. You have something to say to me, you come to my face, but you write something to me about me in the newspaper. I can't defend myself. I'm going to defend myself.
Well, that's fucking crazy to say that, Evel Knievel. Because
he was a bad guy.
You know why?
He robbed banks.
You know why? Because newspapers.
Yeah.
So
Right.
We have newspapers, and they've been around since
also
before.
That guy's crazy because before he beat the shit out of that guy, his name was still Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
So you're insane.
Chris, do you have something to happen?
A vulnerable story?
Yeah.
I mean, well, one time I was, I used to be really scared. I couldn't sleep through the night up until I was like, it was way too late. Like I was like, I think 12. Like that's like, I'd be like, Mom, Dad, come here. What's going on? Like I had a really overactive imagination. And what I would do is, one time I was like, yo, I'm going to spend the night at my friend's house. I never did this before. But he like loved Freddy Krueger. And my mom basically called his mom and said, yo, can you put like all the Freddy Krueger paraphernalia? Can you take it out? Because Chris was really scared about Freddy Krueger. So I got there.
And you were like 13, 14 years
No,
old?
I was like 10 probably.
16? Okay.
18 years old.
Guys.
He's being vulnerable.
Okay, so
I know,
I get there.
I wouldn't have hung out with you, just so you know. You
I
wouldn't
get
have been
there.
allowed in my house.
You would have been 28.
I get there and I get there and the Freddy Krueger stuff's down, but there's this one poster that's rolled up, and the only thing I could see are the eyes of Freddy Krueger. So I asked them, could they please turn that poster the other way? So Freddy Krueger's eyes. I was like, yeah, it's real cute, right? Real
Chris,
vulnerable.
you're being so
It's
cute
really
right
vulnerable,
now.
right? Okay. So what happened was
3S cute.
we're
You're
going
being
to.
so cute.
Okay, well,
That's
I am being
5
so
S's.
cute, and so then we were going to sleep, and we were on the ground, and I made sure that we were both on the ground because I didn't want one of us to be on the bed, and we were
You
different
snuggled
levels.
up on him.
So cute.
Different levels because Freddy Krueger could kill us at each level. Okay, so what happened was I tried to keep him up. We were talking, and I was like, keep talking. I was like, if the light just comes up, then one day, then when the light comes up, then I'll be able to be okay because the light will be up. So I end up getting real tired. I end up falling asleep, passing out, and I wake up, and then I really got to go to the bathroom, but I'm too scared to go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
Okay, so I don't. So I end up seeing on the TV, it's still on. I swear to God, I look at this, and to this day, I was not making this up. I was not dreaming. I see all of a sudden Freddy Krueger walk into this room on TV, and he's coming to the camera. And this is real. Seriously, this is like a clip from the movie. So now I'm like, well, now I definitely can't go to the bathroom. Right. I'm way too scared because I'm going to fucking... Because Freddy Krueger's in the TV now.
No.
And this is serious, okay? So I'm like, just wait it out.
You didn't have a bottle or a
I'm going to wait it
catheter.
out. So I end up falling asleep, and I end up waking up like 30 minutes later. There's something in my butthole, okay?
Wait a minute.
It's a log of shit. It's so dry because I was so scared, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I ran, and there was a log of shit coming out of my butthole.
Oh no.
Half of it was coming out, and I ran to the bathroom, and I shit in the toilet, and no shit got anywhere except a little bit in my pants and on the
Well,
in the toilet.
that is shit getting somewhere then.
Well, I know, but a little bit in my pants.
Yeah, but that's disgusting.
Okay, but anyway, he never knew about
So
it.
you were scared and disgusting at the same time.
I shit my pants while I was sleeping. That's how scared I was.
Oh.
Freddy Krueger
Chris,
knew.
that's very vulnerable.
Well, you said vulnerable. Yeah.
You had a turtle head. You had a little dry shitter.
I had a real turtle head.
Oh, no. Wow. That makes me want to judge you a little bit.
I was 10.
Yeah. Well, and I was, how old? I was 26 at the time.
Yeah.
I've never been vulnerable.
No, that's not true. You
come
have some.
on.
I don't know
Will.
if we have time for this, but I let me see if I can summarize a very vulnerable story that happened to me. Okay, here's the thing. My parents, I love them very much. They're adorable little Italian people. They grew up during World War II. They're originally from Italy. My parents immigrated in the late 60s to Canada. My brother and sister are actually born in Italy. And then I was a mistake 10 years later. That's not the vulnerable part. I used to have rabbits when I was a kid, and we'll skip to the part where I had rabbits. I had this big cage. We had a big backyard. We had this thing. And if a rabbit gives birth and the father touches the babies, the mother eats the babies, and they get into this crazy rabbit fight. And I couldn't tell that the female rabbit was pregnant. I was about 9 or 10.
Oh, boy.
There's a litter. The dog next door, Tammy, whose owner fucking slapped that dog. My sister would call the SPCA all the time. Mike, you piece of shit. For real, this beautiful white like husky. Tammy busted through the fence because she could smell the murder in the air. Ate all the rabbits except for 4. Right?
Yeah.
Little nubs, little fucking pink nubbies.
Yeah.
I mothered these rabbits, and Ernie, Bert, Mickey, and Boxer. These 4 rabbits, I had them house trained in the living room, blah, 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 blah. Finally, one day, my parents, rabbits to them are food. They're like, get these rabbits out of here.
Me
Enough
too.
rabbits. They're like, we didn't take them to the pound or anything. They said, we got to get rid of them. We went to the Richmond Nature Park. They said, let the rabbits go in the Richmond Nature Park. I'm like, I'm their mom. You don't understand. Like, I'm their father. I'm their mother. And it's like Watership Down in there. I dropped the rabbits off. I was bawling my eyes out. The rabbits followed me out to the parking lot, and they were screaming.
Oh, my God.
I heard rabbits crying. I told my friend Alex Borstein this story, whom I've known forever, and she looked at me and said, I get you now, Will.
I get you now too, and I think our fans too. Thank you.
I
Will.
just shit my pants.
Oh,
shit. Oh, it stinks in
Chris,
here.
he just opened.
Chris!
Oh, Chris!
We'll help the world. We'll make the world better play.
Yeah.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm the kid. I'm not going to say Bryan Callen anymore. Just the kid.
Okay, I'm Chris D'Elia.
And welcome to part 9 in a continuing series of Dear TMP. 2 shows this week. We're taking your questions from Twitter. We've done this before. Look it up on the site if you haven't heard it. And let's jump in. Anyone got one?
Yeah.
Our listeners have written in these questions, advice questions. Okay, here's one. This is from the Grown Wolf. Hashtag Dear TMP. I'm amazing and other people aren't. How do I change this?
You jump off a building.
You jump off a building?
I'm amazing and other people aren't.
Yeah.
How do I fix this? Jump off, Bill.
Well, don't jump off, Bill. I have this problem myself because Mason.
No, but that's the thing. She's saying other people aren't. So then in her world, you're not amazing. So she
Right.
should jump off, Bill.
Well, I
because
think-
she's not right.
I think you're just
or
mad
do
at her.
something amazing.
Should probably not amazing.
Do something amazing.
Should not amazing. Okay. So
Here's Christina Manahan at CH Manahan. Dear TMP, what is the best way to let a guy know you're flirting with him without coming off as a bitch? Ask him to go swimming and
That's a-
sucking.
a bitch. Why is it a bitch if
See,
you're
here's the
being
thing.
flirting?
Yeah,
See, the
that's-
girls are all mixed up.
Yeah,
man.
well,
guys
the
are mixed up too.
Guys are
but
mixed up too, and
not in this way.
nowadays, this is probably a young person, and young people nowadays are not willing to show.
I'll
each
tell you
other
what, that's not a young person. That's a
affection.
35-year-old woman.
Well, she could still be a young person.
That's not young. She's
Just
gonna die soon.
just flirt with him, okay? Just flirt with him. If he doesn't like it, move on to the next guy that you like. And you
Actually-
know what? Chances are the next 5 people you meet are not going to be the one anyway, because you're 35 and you're so sad.
Oh, I think the question, I messed the question up. What is the best way to let a guy know you're not flirting with him without coming off as a bitch?
Oh, Brian,
Brian.
you're an idiot.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
So interesting.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Chris.
You
idiot.
question Killer Quinn.
Yeah, I'm a question.
You QKQ. You question Killer Quinn.
so
We're sorry, Christina, or whatever your name is. But fuck.
Kill him with kindness and stay formal. That's my answer.
Yeah, just stay formal.
Yeah.
Chris, you got some?
That's a good one. Yeah. Here we go. Fatty Bacon at Fatty_Bacon. Change the name. This hot girl at work is flirty with me, and I want to peel it out for her. She knows I'm married. What do?
Well, don't peel it out. You
Don't-
married.
don't.
Peel it out, you pansy.
No. Listen.
Peel it out.
Brian's married.
Peel
He's
it
saying
out.
peel it
Just
out.
peel it slow and deliberate, and
A lot
let
of
it
different
just
people.
sit.
Look, a lot of different people in this world. A lot of different types of relationships. You don't know what this guy's going on. You can't judge a relationship if you're not in it. You know. Okay?
Yeah, but if you peel it out, you have to lay it on something. Lay it on the hood of a car.
but he's saying probably he just means it. He doesn't mean actually peel it out. You know.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, well, but don't peel it out. But maybe if you have a bad relationship and it's headed down south and you're gonna get divorced, then maybe you just say, "Hey, gonna get divorced.
Or cinch it up in your pants with an empty hand. Cinch it in your pants.
I got one here. This guy is messed up. This is hilarious. And okay. First of all, this person's name is @Mad Problems with 3 A's. I'm not joking.
Awesome.
@Mad Problems.
Awesome.
Wow. Hashtag Dear TMP. And he's doing the apostrophe thing. Hashtag Dear TMP. Need myself a lady. Not desperate. Just one get boja.
Nice.
Just apostrophe one apostrophe get apostrophe bo apostrophe ja. Just one get boja.
Nice.
And then look at this. Help help M apostrophe.
Well, he's good at it.
This is the I'm taking if you want to see a picture of this guy, you got to see a picture of this guy's
just
fucking
retweet
thing.
it.
Yeah, but it's
By the way,
well, he wants to get Boja.
just make a lot of money.
You go to our episode Texting Chicks and listen to that, and you probably wind up getting Boja.
Yeah, you probably get boja from that. If you need a lady, well, it's weird. Coming off the last question, a lot of girls are sort of in a reverse way of thinking nowadays, and they're not so much into care and love, but as they are, and guys are this way too, as the balance of power. If you ignore a girl, they come to you. If you show them care, some girls aren't very hot on themselves and are prefer to be dysfunctional and stay in their sad little cloud, so they will ignore you. So you know what? We can't fucking advise you.
I know it's like it, but it's
Because
very.
we don't know what kind of girls you're dealing with.
But also, it's
Pick
very
good girls and tell them you want blowjob and see what happens.
I guess, but it's hard though, because sometimes you're like, oh well, don't pay attention to the girl, so she'll like me, but then you don't pay attention to her, and then she doesn't know you exist.
But that's a good girl. That's a girl who's living her life.
Okay, so then what do you do to that girl?
Well, I'll tell you what you do sometimes. Sometimes you can't let the girl pick you. Sometimes you have to look at yourself, go, what do I want? And look at a girl and go, that's the kind of girl I want. And believe in your fucking self and walk up to her. And what's the worst that's going to happen? Because you only live once, dude. So
That's
get
true.
that bocha.
That's true, but let me just tell you
bocha.
one thing after what you just said. You live alone in the house. You live alone in the house.
But,
So
well,
is-
yeah.
So
But you live alone.
I live alone in the house, but guess what? Didn't just say what you said.
Or you could just say,
But I'm
hey,
in between relationships right now.
Okay, here we go.
I was
All
just
right.
in a relationship. And
Okay, look.
Oh, fuck me.
Here we go.
My
okay.
turn, my turn.
Okay.
All right, Dante Cole at True.
That's an R&B singer, right?
True Deliver. He's at True Deliver.
Awesome.
Good.
Okay, so he goes, can you ask Pete Popper to say this? Purple pandas pounded through the parking place during the parade.
So many P-pops, and I'm angry. But that's cool. Like a true believer, he got my
good.
back, and he showed that motherfucker that he's a P-popper.
Oh, get a life, Dante, because
No, how about when I say P-popper, nothing pops. But when you say panda, I can't even do it. You're such a fucking idiot.
Hey,
man.
Here we go. Garrett Dubois.
Dubois. If you were Canadian, you'd know
Dubois,
how to pronounce
or French or educated. It's Dubois.
No, I know it's Dubois, but
Dubois?
this is it's like at 10 Minute Pod. I'm headed to college. How do I make myself one of the cool kids right away? Do I stab the biggest guy right away? Okay, he's mixing up college with prison.
With prison.
Murder.
Yeah. So don't do that. But what you do is you gotta walk around with tank top and shorts, and absolutely for sure sandals, because that's what fucking dickheads in college do.
And
You might as well employ
and
a
in
European
the quad,
accent.
Wait, and in the quad area, just go smoke, want some blow, smoke.
Want some blow? No.
Want some blow, that kind of stuff. Just
I think maybe
You're
he'll
not
be.
gonna-
No?
Well, that you're
But then you get
confusing
popular.
college for prison.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. I thought you got popular that way.
What you gotta do is you gotta get Boja. The guy who gets the most Boja, cool guy.
Cool guy.
All right. In keeping with our dick theme, this is from Harry Ward Masters at not HWM. Well, you're not Tina Fey, so don't just say your name. Hashtag Dear TMP. As an Englishman, how do I get American girls to touch my dick?
Just speaking in an English accent, bro, and we're an ascot.
There you go. Chicks love an English accent.
Oh, is he English?
He's English.
And give them your yacht phone number.
I'd love a Bojo.
That's all you need to do.
I'd love to have a Bojo.
Love to have a blood.
Just call things other things. You guys call a taxi a bobby or a lorry.
Want to suck
or
me
whatever.
dick in me buggy? Right? You guys got a little horny.
Suck me
No.
dick in me buggy.
buggy.
You want to suck my dick behind
You sound like you have a
the Alpha
speech impediment.
Plains?
Yeah.
Would you like to go with me to the Alpha Plains?
Would you
It's
like?
not even a place.
Would you like to bend over then? Take a route up the arsehole.
Oh, no,
Right?
that's
Is that
not
sexy?
Dude, that's
no.
not. No,
Hello.
you sound really.
My name is Ivor, the engine driver.
Okay, here we go.
The Who, that's
Sean Michael Provost at Provost.
Good.
I have a dumb crush on a girl who has a dumb crush on me, and we flirt from time to time, but she has a boyfriend. My question is, what the fuck?
To ask the girl straight up what she's doing with her boyfriend. Say, what's up with your boyfriend?
Yeah, you're not happy.
Right.
Say, you're not happy, you like me. What's the deal?
Yeah, and then be done
then
with
make
it.
your move.
And say, yo, I'm right here, baby. You got a window? Fucking come through this window.
Yeah.
Right.
Or just say, there's something I gotta do, and then grab the back of her head and just bury your mouth into hers.
That's actually really cool, dude.
Derek Butler, at I am the other DB. Dear TMP, I'm a black guy who actually enjoys your podcast. Where did I go wrong, and how do I turn this around?
You can't. You've been
And
converted.
it says, all
we have
black,
a lot of.
hashtag all black people hate you, Brian.
We have black
That is actually
listeners.
true. Black people hate Brian.
Hey, man, that's not true.
Black people love 10-minute podcasts and they hate Brian. You're all good, man.
I'm the problem.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
What do we got here? Oh, okay. Here's one. This is from Benji Meat Fists. This sounds familiar. I think we've heard from this guy before. Hashtag Dear TMP. I enjoy a can of coconut water and grill mistake 2 M's like a champ. Any more advice for a better life? Hashtag gotta make a mill. I think you're on the way, dude. You're drinking your coconut water just like the Samoan Hulk, and you're grilling up your steak. Hopefully, you listen to my steak recipe, just like Gladiator helmet face. That's me. And you're gonna want to make a mill. Sooner or later, you'd be making a mill. You keep yourself full of coconut water and
But
meat.
you could also, to make your life better, you could also come to Raleigh, North Carolina in September.
But you don't know when
or
this is
Donnie
airing.
B's or
Also,
Donnie
guy.
B's.
Also, guy. Get job. You make mill.
Just
Can't
come to my
just drink
stand-up.
Coke. No.
Go
what?
to Brian's website to see when he's doing stand-up. Go to Chris's website to see when he's doing stand-up. Go to my website to see that I haven't updated it in about a fucking year. The Three Stooges
Not
DVD
good.
release is the last thing I did on there. All right, Thursday, another one of these Dear TMP shows. Tell all your friends to listen to the show. That way, all of your friends will listen to the show. Would help.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the... Chris, put your fucking shirt on,
Terrible
dude.
body. You have a bad body.
Terrible body. I don't have a good fucking
He has
body.
a good body, but
Yeah,
God
thank you
damn
very
it.
much.
Yeah,
You
dude,
don't.
put your pants. Underwear is out of respect to our audience. I'm not
Soft
going to
in
take a
the
picture of
middle,
this.
your dick
I'm
is
not
also-
soft in the middle. I have a fucking six-pack.
You
Girls
don't have
really-
it. That's not a
I'm taking a
six-pack.
fucking picture. If you're not putting this away, I'm taking a picture.
I
You
can
got to
see
see what
his-
Chris is doing right now.
Oh, gross.
See my
bro.
six-pack, dude?
Bro, look at you're all hairy and you got. It's a bad body.
No, it's a
All
good
right.
body.
Hey,
It's a good body. A lot of girls say it's a good body.
No, it's not.
Go to our Twitter.
Girls and gays alike.
Girls and gays alike.
They say.
That should
Gays
be
definitely wouldn't like that.
your
body.
first stand-up special. Should be called Chris D'Elia, T. in it in the Big Apple. The second one should be called Girls and Gays Alike.
I already did my first special, so it had to be
Sorry, the
second and third.
Second and third. And speaking of seconds and thirds and numbers, welcome to the 10th in a continuing series of Dear TMP. On Tuesday we did part 9. Go back and listen to that if you're not listening to this. We take questions. Welcome to the show. I'm Will Sasso. That's fucking...
I'm Brian the Kid Callen.
And I'm Chris Kid Killer D'Elia.
Whoa.
Not real kid. I'm talking about the kid.
The kid,
You know
Brian.
what I'm talking about?
Go to our Twitter at 10minpod to see a picture of Chris in his fucking underwear. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
okay.
and you're welcome.
Okay, girls and gays alike. Let's jump in. People have been writing us questions. You got any?
I do.
Yeah. What do you got?
Okay. This is from Chad Rowland at black_magic12. Dear TM,
Too bad.
Dear TMB, hashtag cantaloupe calves. Does at Will Sasso just suck the test, as in testosterone, from at Bryan Callen's veins, or did he sell his soul to Satan? Hashtag how.
For my
A lot of
calves?
alliteration in that.
I have very big muscular calves. I've been lifting weights since I was about 11 years old. You know, I became obsessed with football and Hulk Hogan and all sorts of things like that. My old man taught me to lift weights. He lifted weights.
Wow.
And I was biking. I've explained how I bike long and hard, and then a lot of it's genetics.
But you also sewed bull hearts into your legs.
No, that's you're
dad-
making that up with a
my
movie that what's that guy would be in?
Hey, man, shut up, Chris.
Who's that guy? Peter
Lazy
Stormare.
asshole
You're
with no
you're
shirt.
mixing up his life with a movie that Peter Stormare would be in.
Oh, a guy I've never heard of? Good thing
No,
we
you
waited
know who
for that
Peter
reference.
Stormare is.
Who's that?
He's the guy who always plays the guy who's like, we have to fix this, and then he fucking sews a bull heart in somebody's fucking
I
leg.
don't know that guy.
Fuck you. Hey.
Are you from Norway?
Yeah,
what the
where
hell are you
from,
talking about?
man? Is that a...
Hello, guys.
Oh,
I am from Norway.
He just unzipped his whole body
that's a
like
Norwegian
the
guy
middle
wearing-
of Monty Python's Meaning of Life. Okay, here's
Norwegian
one.
guy wearing a Crystalia suit, which is what you are basically.
Okay, this is from @JSalario. Dear TMP. All of Brian's fan may be so sick of seeing Facebook links to photo albums.
man.
How can we teach them to use social media correctly?
Remember how hard I laughed at that?
Oh, that was great. Go back and listen to I just posted 45 photos on
my
Facebook.
God.
Listen to that episode. So
One
you
of my
can
favorites.
It's a great episode. You know what? We're never going to be able to help. But Brian, it's just a generational gap. Brian's not too much older than I am, but I understand the internet, and Brian has a black and white television.
I got some
a
issues.
fucking 80-inch plasma, but black and white. Like a beautiful Diamond Series fucking...
First thing to come out in 1958.
Chris, you got
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I got one. Hey, this is from You Know About Matt. Pretty good. If you get put in the friend zone, what do you do?
You
A lot of these
fucking-
questions are, I think, you know what, guys? I think we have a lot of losers who listen to this show.
Hey, Chris, don't
No,
say
I mean,
that.
I gotta
Don't
come
say
out
that
and
about
say,
our listeners.
A lot of our friends are like, hey, got a crush on a girl? What do I do? Hey, I'm in the friend zone. What do I do?
Move
Girl
on
who
to
has
the
a
next
boy,
girl.
Girl has a friend,
but we're flirting.
boyfriend, but we're flirting. What do I do? You know what you do?
Yeah.
Go to the brain store and get a more manly brain sewn into your body by a character that Peter Stormare would play.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Just treat it like every girl likes you until they fucking don't. And that's not necessarily how I live my life. But if you're gonna be one of these bitches who's like, how do I get into the friend zone? Then fucking you're gonna have to do that and retrain yourself. Me, I just kind of roll around. I just kind of do my thing. I'm like water.
Okay,
you know?
no, you're
Okay,
not.
now hold
Yeah.
on one
Listen,
second.
this is my advice
I'm-
to him. Eat a lot of red meat, take a dance class, and fight. Learn how to fight.
That's terrible. But listen, this guy actually has another tweet that came out with, and it's actually, now that I read it, more bitch than the last one.
Impossible.
Hey, guys, you thought that last tweet was bitch? I got another one that trumps that bitch style.
Hey Chris, I love your character Casey Kasem in Broadcast School. Let's dedicate a whole episode to it.
Hey, here we go. For those of you that thought that last one wasn't bitch enough, here comes the super bitch tweet. How do you become attractive to women when your personality isn't good enough?
Oh my God.
My Lord.
What the fuck is his name?
Almighty.
What's his name? Here's what we're
Let's
gonna
see.
do. Here's what we're gonna
Here's
do.
what it should be. At super bitch.
But what is
it's
it?
not. It's at you, the letter, no, KNOW, bout, BOUT, Matt.
Okay, M-A-T-T.
You know about Matt.
Okay,
with two
here's what I
Ts.
want our listeners to do. Please tweet at You Know About Matt and set this motherfucker straight with care and love. We appreciate that you listen to the show, but kid, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You're doing
First
it
of
wrong.
all, what if a chick ever saw these two tweets?
Yeah.
You get 0 plus.
That's right. Build a skill set. Suck it up.
You are a stump in the storm. Let them storm around. Let a chick do whatever the fuck she wants. You just sit there. Just sit there. Be the man.
Be the man. Be a spore. Be a mushroom. Whatever you gotta be.
You will not move.
Stoic.
You're
silent.
a mighty oak.
That's right.
Be goddamn fucking confident.
Set your
There's
jaw.
guys.
Set your
there
jaw.
are guys who have more than one girl. Give your dick to that guy, cause you ain't using it.
Chris is flaring
There
up
it
and
is.
flexing.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
What else we got?
All right,
we
here's,
spent
Tim
ample
Nutter.
time on him, but
You
it's
know
worth
about
That was
Matt.
worth it.
Guess what? I do know about Matt. You're not using your dick.
Here's from Tim Nutter at Sloth Debauched. Dear TMP, kids at school always make fun of me. I laugh about it with them to fit in, but inside I feel so sad. What would you do? Well, I like that you said I feel so sad, so it sounds like you probably don't feel as sad as you're making out. to
You know what,
you
dude?
just
I
say
like
sad.
that, man. I feel for that guy because I was like that in school. People make fun of me.
You still are, dude.
No,
People
I'm
make
not.
fun of you
I'm
behind
not.
your back
Nobody
all the
makes
time.
fun of me
I make
because they
fun of you
know
all
that
the
I'm
time.
Look, here's what you do. Laughter. Whoever laughs last laughs hardest.
last. That's true.
I would do this. Keep fucking laughing and then just clock one in the side of the head.
No.
Cold cock him, sucker punch him.
I'm not sure if you should do that
And
depending
keep
on how
laughing.
bad it is. But what you should do is keep laughing, then grow up and then you're probably not going to own a print shop like those guys.
Yeah.
Those guys are going to own a print shop.
Yeah.
What you're going to do is be successful.
Learn
because you're an
how
outcast,
to
and when you're an
roundhouse.
outcast and you grow up and you're an outcast, you become one of two things:
go-
successful or a serial killer.
Learn how to roundhouse or punch to the floating rib.
Go home and practice something and perfect it. You know, when I was young, I was making all sorts of videos, doing video production and stuff, and making dumb things. And then I started acting at a young age. Oh, really, nerd? Because I was also the captain of the football team, so I was also very well rounded. So I'm gonna have a better time in high
And
school.
the team
than
was
that guy.
called the Nerds.
No. This is from a girl. We need our female listeners to chime in with this stuff. All right, this is from Giselle Trevino. Hashtag Dear TMP. Don't have style. How do I make the most out of the little clothes I have? Also, please stop killing bits, Brian. Says that. That's not the question part of the thing. Giselle, if you don't have much clothes, don't wear much clothes because guys like it when girls are naked.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, so just don't wear many clothes. Wear clothes one day, and then the next day don't wear clothes. Or if you're not comfortable with that, wear way less clothes, and then ask everybody, how do you like my style?
Also, make sure you wear things that don't fit. Make sure they're like, oh, this is too small.
Oh, this is too small. My fucking bumhole. My bum.
Pussy's falling out of it.
Being naked and asking a room full of people, how do you like my style, is also a good icebreaker. So you should just try
love girl style. All guys like your style if you're naked or if they're inside you.
Yeah, just you're
ew, don't say it that
Giselle,
way, dude.
you're a woman.
You don't know anything about it.
Hey! How bitch was that Matt guy?
Okay, let's get off that. You look like you're searching the air. You're searching the air with your eyes.
I mean, come on, dude. We should devote a whole fucking season of TMP to this Matt bitch Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Oh, here's a good one from Carl Chandler at Carl Chandler. Carlisle, Carly, whatever.
Yeah, hurry up. We're done.
Carly Chandler. There's a bully who really got to me. I emailed him a bunch of times, but he's still so mean. Ned never emailed back. What did I do?
He's not going to email.
No,
back.
yeah, bullies don't email.
This is a young girl. She's in school.
Bullies don't email.
It's like the kid with the people teasing him at school. The best revenge is success. Wow, we got so serious at the end of the show,
Yeah.
did we not?
Yeah, we
But
did.
we hope we helped, Dear TMP. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for writing in and tell all your friends about the show. And
And go see me and Stu.
Shut up.
Brian,
Don't go see me. If
Illinois.
you're a fan of mine.
Donnie, if I fucking hear
stop
you,
making the
I'm
noise.
not trying. I'm just.
no, because you're doing it subtly now. Hey.
There it is.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. Go to 10minutepodcast.com to buy shit from Amazon. My name is Will Gladiator Helmet Face Sasso.
No. I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
I'm Chris D'Elia.
And hey guys, what's up? We're all together. We're
Yeah.
all together. Hey,
Yeah.
we're all together
It's
again,
true.
making a.
true.
We're all doing shit.
Yeah,
That's
thank
true.
you
We're all-
to my. Speaking of doing shit and all together, thank you to my fans in Raleigh
Oh,
Oh yeah,
coming
you had
out
your,
in full force.
you had
That
your
was
shows in Raleigh, North Carolina.
how many shows did you do?
powerful shows.
Six?
Powerful.
I did.
You do the
5
Thursday
shows.
and then the 2 Fridays and then
Yeah.
the Saturdays. Yeah, that's
Powerful,
fucking awesome.
Powerful shows.
And you got how many people were at the
People
shows?
came out in force, man.
Really? The club?
Oh,
So-
sold out Saturday night.
Oh yeah. That's a good night to sell out. Yeah.
Saturday night.
Heavy crowds
Yeah.
Friday.
Well,
yeah.
how big? How many?
What's the name of the club?
Like 300.
Oh, 300.
Oh wow, cool.
So,
What's the name of the club?
Charlie.
Charlie
Goodnights.
Goodnights, right?
Charlie-
Yeah, I remember that.
Good night, yeah.
300. That's
I remember that. What do you mean?
That's a lot of. That's
It's a lot of
that's
people.
a lot of
It's
people.
a lot of people to entertain.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. So
Wow.
and then if you multiply that, even if you sold out all the shows, then by 6, then
Who cares?
I mean, no, I know, but that's.
five.
No, I'm saying it's good.
Five
It's
Who
shows.
cares?
awesome.
We haven't
5
recorded
shows.
together in a little
5
while.
shows times 300.
But it's more about like, hey, what have you been up to? What
yeah,
have you been up to this
I know.
weekend?
No,
What are you
I know, and
doing?
I'm just pointing out how good Brian's doing.
He's doing great.
Hold it.
What?
Why did you, when you said, I'd point out how good Brian's doing, and you went like that, you put you did this weird frown at the
He
end.
did make a
Very
I don't-
condescending.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't mean to be condescending. I'm sorry.
You look like Beaker.
You know,
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I
'cause
guess I
Beaker-
did that.
No,
yeah,
it
has
but
that
I didn't mean it.
downturned
I was just
mouth.
like pretty fucking good.
See
He's
what you
making
do?
a Beaker face.
You walk, and then you look puzzled. So you compliment. You go, that sounds that's great. And then I'm puzzled now. So you go, oh, that's a lot of people. So I'm puzzled by my own comment. So you don't think I pick up on that?
That's Chris, you're laying it on kind of thing.
You know, I don't mean to lay on anything.
We've known each other a long
Oh, now
time.
you're playing dumb. So
no,
there
look,
it is.
Again, if anything came across that, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to have it be
And
like
now
that.
you're giving us a lame apology.
Okay.
So it's the 3 layers of passive aggression with Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
I didn't. All right. Well, okay. Now I'm just I'm the victim here, right? Because I can't, no matter what I say.
And you added a 4th. There's a little epilogue too. Like
All right.
now you're eternally the victim.
Okay, well,
hey, Chris, are you an alcoholic chick?
Can I just say that I think Brian's doing a fucking good job in his career, and
Yes!
it's fucking awesome.
Okay,
that
fine.
he's,
Yes,
okay, that's
you can
all I
say
meant to
that.
say.
I was in Toronto for part of the weekend. It's the Toronto International Film Festival, and a film I'm in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Had its world premiere.
How'd that go? Where?
It was
Where
good.
was it?
With Ryan Quanten, Sarah Canning, Ryan McFarlane, Catherine
Don't
O'Hara,
know them. Oh, I know her.
James Woods, Kristen Haig.
James Woods?
Okay.
James Woods, my buddy James Woods, who's not James Woods.
No.
He's not the James Woods you
Wow,
know.
that's crazy.
His name is James Woods.
Oh, so you shouldn't
Okay.
say his name.
Yeah. So then you got to do that with an addendum. But okay.
Oh, yeah, anyway. And we had the world premiere.
That's cool. Where was it? What kind of place was it in?
It was at the Roy Thompson Hall, which is an opera house.
Oh, it sounds like a big place.
So it was, and not to shit on your, I mean, it's a
That's
movie, Brian.
awesome.
It's big.
Yeah.
Toronto TIFF is now the second largest film festival in the world, next to
Whoa.
Cannes.
Well, so how big was the room that it played in?
It was big. It was like an opera hall, like a big. I've never seen a movie I've never seen a screen that big, and so it's like a quirky romantic comedy.
Yeah.
So I play the best friend.
And
Go figure.
the seats in it were how many?
Oh, well, what is this? What is this?
Seriously, dude?
Well, no, I want to know
what is
how
he
many people
asking?
saw it because I'm proud of you. I don't.
I don't have a whole lot to do with it.
Don't
It's like,
do
it's
that.
Another movie.
Puzzle.
Whatever. It's
Okay.
it's like 2,800.
Whoa,
It's
that's
like
a lot.
almost
That's a
3,000.
lot of people.
It's
That's
a
a
big
lot.
opera hall they changed
Yeah.
into a theater.
That's fucking
Because
awesome.
TIFF is like, they got, and they do like, like 3 or 4 screenings for the weekend. And
Oh, so well, fucking Jesus! Then that's like you're talking about 3,000 times 4. That's
well, no, I think that was the only time it played at the Roy Thompson.
Oh, okay.
But it would play in like a bunch of smaller theaters, maybe
okay.
more.
So fuck. Well, that's still great, man. Even if it was just that one time in that
So
one
maybe-
place, 5,000. Even if it was 5,000, whatever.
it might have been 5,000 people.
I mean, that's a lot.
Why are you?
That's a lot of people. But why are you?
Yeah. Why are you obsessed with these?
No, I think that I like to hear when my buddies are doing good, and you guys, we all need exposure.
Whatever, man. You make a movie, and then a year later, it's got to fucking
Right.
come out somewhere.
Takes a
Sometimes
long
it just
time.
slips out of distended rectum and then onto fucking Netflix. You know
Whoa.
what? You know what I mean, guys?
Whoa.
The fucking
That's a little
distended rectum
negative,
of showbiz.
but-
Okay.
well,
I don't
okay.
mean to go off on a fucking rant, but sometimes
Right.
you make a fucking movie,
Yeah.
and then a year later, sometimes 3 years later,
Yeah.
you hear this.
All right.
You hear this. You hear,
Okay.
Okay,
well,
that's
wait,
not
hold on,
very
I'm not done.
satisfactory.
It's-
No, we get it.
hold on.
right.
And then it
Okay.
hits the ground.
It's not even that That's not
It's
even
not
that satisfying
satisfying.
of a shit,
If
So,
you
yeah.
had a fucking big hoop ass,
Right.
and every time you took a shit, it just kind of barely brushed the walls of your giant prolapsed ass
Right. So
and just kind of slipped
you've
out
had
and
some
plunked to the
disappointments.
toilet.
You've had some
And
disappointments in this
because
is
it
one
was
of
such
them.
a free
But we
fall,
all have.
the water goes right
We
up
all
your
have,
asshole.
you know.
Yeah, but this was your. This
But
was
this was a good. It's a.
That's
it's
good.
It's a fine film.
That's great, and a lot of people, from a lot of
5,000
eyeballs.
people's a lot of people.
Right.
I'm sorry, Brian. It's more people. Than
Yeah,
you.
but it's not a competition. It's not a competition.
not a competition.
It's
No,
it's
all
not.
we're all here on this podcast, and we're all helping each other.
Hey, this is a 10-minute podcast.
Right.
It's TMP.
Right.
T stands for T
10.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And M stands for
minutes.
Me.
10-minute podcast.
And
right.
pear tree.
No, not tea, meat, and parrotry.
Okay.
No. But yeah, well, we've all been
What'd
busy.
you do this weekend? You had a.
I can't. Let me.
You had a
let me
thing,
think.
right?
I can't remember. Yeah. Oh no. Yes.
You had
I
a
had
thing.
a.
I
yes.
saw you Instagram.
All right. Yes.
thing.
I did a show. At.
Where'd you do a
in
show?
Irvine.
Irvine?
Yeah.
What, the improv?
couple people, right?
No.
Irvine Improv?
No. I've done the improv, but yeah, no.
No, it was with
Oh.
Brian. I saw it was like it was. I saw you Instagram a thing. It was like
Yeah, it was
Hannibal Buress.
So
He's
where was
funny.
it?
Yeah, they were-
Where was it?
It was at the Irvine, the Verizon Wireless Amphitheater.
Wow.
You did.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you did stand up there?
Yeah.
Did
Was
did
it?
you open for Maroon 5 or what do you? What do you
No,
mean?
no, it was the
they-
Oddball tour. It was a comedy fans came out and they were attracted to the lineup and
Did you sell a lot of tickets or?
well, it was sold out like right away, pretty much.
Oddball tour.
It's funny or die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? So it was a group of you.
A lot of
Yeah, it was like 6 comics. You know,
Yeah.
just kinda,
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
The amphitheater. I never.
amphitheater's that's probably bigger than an opera hall because
Oh yeah, I
Opera,
think
the-
so. Yeah, would you say 3,000? Yeah,
I said
I guess
around
it is. Yeah,
just under
I wasn't
3,000.
thinking about it, but yeah,
amphitheater's like kind of like that's where a big rock band.
yeah. It's. I mean,
So how much? All right,
this one was
how many?
15,000. I mean, this one.
Oh well, it's
There you go.
interesting. Yeah,
There
there
it
you go.
is.
That's where all the
that's-
obsession with numbers
This is-
is. So you could work that in.
No.
This is
Show
really
us that you-
satisfying. This is really great.
No.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I feel real good about myself.
Well, hold on. Don't.
I wasn't trying to
He's
be.
not responsible
Yeah,
for the 50.
it-
You were with.
No.
Is that the Dave Chappelle thing?
Dave Chappelle was on the lineup?
So you featured for Dave Chappelle.
no.
Let's be
I mean,
honest.
Well,
he
it's
was
like a fucking tour, but
was
whatever.
a
He's
tour.
trying to make He's trying to make it sound like, hey, I was playing for a fucking opera house,
Yeah.
which is where the seats go straight up and down and 2 balconies, so everyone can hear the fat lady sing and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And he's trying. Basically, what he's trying to say to you, Brian, is you played to the equivalent of a grocery store.
Yeah.
Because at any point in a grocery store, there's 300 people in a
Well,
grocery store.
That's. I don't know if that's true. But
I think there's 300 people in a grocery
Okay, I
store.
I
don't
think
know.
your math is a little off, but
At any
whatever. Right?
it's a shitty metaphor, but I know what you mean.
It was
I know
just.
what you mean.
It was just funny how the
So now you got
crowd-
to turn around and
It was
15.
no. It was funny how the crowd just kind of went on and on for days, and like you couldn't see the end of it.
Don't treat it like it's Woodstock and
Yeah.
you're looking out
It was
there
funny.
across a.
And don't treat it like
Oh,
you're
it was
over it
funny.
already.
He's just dropping stuff in there. It was funny. You think that's going to get us
That
back
was-
on the rails,
you say-
you prick?
you say it was
you
funny?
fucking prick.
It was
Yeah.
funny that the crowd was like all there. Even I was like walking around like I need when I was done, I'd put on a mask and kind of glasses and I
You
walked
put
around.
on a
didn't
mask?
put- because you're too famous to walk around like a normal
What
person.
mask? Would you wear a luchador mask? You wear a
Yeah.
Halloween mask?
I had one of those masks that they had in like the
Dead presidents or something?
no.
or
What's the movie with Natalie Portman
Killing
where
Zoe?
she's
Why don't I punch you
The
in the fucking
Professional?
face?
no the mask
Star Wars.
No,
I'll tell you
the
what.
one where like
It doesn't matter. I'll punch you in the face
the
for
guy
20
she's
minutes,
killing
and you won't
everybody
need a
and
mask because nobody
with
will
the
recognize
mustache,
you.
the mask with the
I
mustache.
don't fucking know. You didn't have a mustache mask. You played a fucking comedy show.
Yeah.
You went backstage. You drank a Diet Coke and you fucking drove home.
Yeah.
Why
And
do you got to tell us you got 15,000
I'm saying
people?
it was funny that it happened.
No, it's
not
not funny.
funny.
That's like falling down and scratching your knee and going, "Oh, it's just funny, everybody."
All
That's
right.
just you're just saying nothing, really.
Wow.
All right, whatever, dude. Don't be a dick.
I'm not being a dick. You're being the dick.
V for Vendetta.
That's the.
Who gives a shit?
That's
movie?
the mask I had.
Well,
That's a dumb mask. Everyone's gonna be going, "Hey, it's the V for Vendetta." Anyway, who cares?
so obnoxious.
Oh,
It's so.
great.
It's like
Well,
he's
congratulations,
trying
Chris.
to. He hijacks the whole fucking.
No, don't
What are
play-
you doing? What
He's
is
playing
that?
audio from the show.
Well, let's punch him in the fucking face.
This
then.
is bullshit.
Turn it off.
Chris, turn that off.
It's just me.
Turn it off, man.
Damn it.
The kind of place where you
It's
where
just
people
brighter.
go.
It's brighter. I would say it's easier. It's better.
Yeah.
Hey man,
What?
do you mind? What are you eating? Is that a salad?
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
The Laugh Factory
Cool, yeah.
for me is always. I think if you can do the Comedy Store, you can do any club in the.
Welcome. Excuse me. Welcome to the 10-minute podcast.
All right. So I'm Bryan, the Kid Callen.
Well,
That
hold
was-
on. First, I say it, but let me just take a bite.
No.
No,
Just
Well, my name is Will
Can you
Sasso.
just do that?
My name is Will Sasso. Go ahead.
All right.
can't eat on your own time. This is Bryan, the Kid Callen.
and I'm Chris D'Elia.
Thanks for listening to the show. Hey, everybody. Here's the thing. If everybody,
Can you just finish your food?
Yeah,
and I'll
that's
talk?
really gross.
Yeah.
if everybody-
It doesn't
I'm in
sound
the middle
good.
of a conversation about the Laugh Factory.
well, we're doing the podcast. I would like
Eating
to
a
say,
fucking slimy
thank
salad.
Thank you for listening, everybody. If you just tell one friend about 10-minute podcast, then
Why you sound like it's an infomercial?
I'm
anyway.
eating salad, all right? I'm eating
not-
salad. We're fucking recording. We get together. We got to record. We can only have a
Why
finite
don't
amount
you
of time.
Eat
My
it
God,
before.
look at how many onions are in there.
There's a lot of onions in there. I
Why
made the
don't you
salad
eat it before?
All right, well, don't talk
because
so
I didn't
loud.
have time. I was doing emails. I was doing all sorts of shit. I was running around. Now we have a little bit of time to record.
All right.
You
Okay,
got to
but
go off
don't-
and do shows.
but it
Brian, you
smells
got to
like
go be
onions.
with the family.
Okay, but don't shout at me. I can smell
Why don't
your-
you tell me? Why don't you tell me when I'm supposed to have salad time?
Why don't you be quiet
Okay, dinner
and
time.
eat your
When's
salad all
when's salad time?
Okay, in
Not
dinner
now.
time.
Do your thing. Go ahead and talk. Don't mind me. I'm gonna eat my
I was
salad
saying that
this
I
show.
think if you do the Comedy Store for any comic, if you can do the Comedy Store, you can do any
Room. Yeah, you can do any room if you can
can
do
do
the
any
comedy
room.
store.
because it's
It's the only room
Hold on.
built for the comic.
this is not
the other rooms are built for the.
It's like
the
a
other rooms
horse
are built
stable.
for the.
It's just
for the
amplified.
audience.
Yeah.
right? But the comedy store is built for the comic. I think that's the only room that's built for the comic, and the other rooms are built for the
Oh, that's interesting.
audience. You know what I mean?
Why was it for
Yeah.
a comic?
What, Will?
What was it built for the comic for?
Okay,
What?
can you maybe finish? It's
Hold on.
disgusting.
Hold on. Why? How? It's just amplified. It does sound gross. I'm not going to disagree.
Right. Okay. So
Because it's gross.
but maybe when you're chewing, at least when you're chewing, back
So
off.
many onions.
You know?
I'll back off.
Yeah,
but-
at least when you're chewing.
Well,
back
it's
off.
also radishes. I made the salad myself. It's got
It's
kale,
literally- yeah,
green
I
leaf
see
lettuce,
it.
Cool.
Some grapes, some heirloom tomatoes, celery.
That's really. Can I just say
Persian
that's
cucumber.
really boring? I don't care what's in that salad.
Avocado.
So
well,
boring.
then the dressing. It's a no oil dressing. I have a little bit of garlic spread, and then I've got just some balsamic, some Bragg liquid
It's
aminos,
not a
a
cooking
little bit
show.
of lemon
It's
juice.
not a cooking show, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not.
This
I
is
was
not a
asking him a
cooking show, is
question
it?
about
No.
the comedy store. Why is it the comics store? Why is it the comics?
Because
Why
it's-
is it for
Well,
comics?
because we're not Mitzi Shore and we didn't name it, so we don't know that.
No, he said it was made for comics.
because
yeah, it's kind of because you
gotta
can
be
be
a
on
comic to
stage.
understand.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I feel like you're just. Can
gotta be a comic, not-
can you just poke at the fucking salad further away from the microphone?
I'm backed off.
Yeah, you have the worst table manners, and I'm not
Your
kidding.
shirt's open and you're eating.
Oh God!
Sorry.
Fucking onion burp, man.
I'm sorry.
No,
Ang-
it's not good enough.
I
Yeah.
ate my vegetables.
Oh, you just coughed shit on my wrist.
Sorry.
Hey, man.
Hey, look, Will.
All right.
Also, you're
I'm done.
eating it. You know
I'm
what
done.
pisses me off? Can I just say also
I'm done.
this though, please? What pisses me off is I fucking hate when people like bachelors eat out of the bowl that they
too.
made the thing in.
Me too.
He's
Me too.
eating out of the bowl that
It's a
he
big
made
bowl.
the salad in.
Amen.
Like a
Please.
fucking like you're on TV.
Go
like
to
they're like,
10
well, you know, I think this guy would just eat it in the bowl he made it.
Yep.
The director would say
What a
that.
terrible character that
And
is.
you'd be like, yeah,
what
probably.
Am I? What am I, Dave Coulier on Full
Hey,
House or
why
something?
is your shirt buttoned to your navel?
It's not buttoned to my navel. That you want it? There, let's get it.
No.
No, I don't want. No, I don't want to see your
Now
naked
I'm a
skin.
shirtless guy eating a salad.
Eating
Are you
onions.
happy?
Yeah,
Eating
you
onions.
are, and you're fucking gross as shit.
He shaved an entire red onion into a salad and threw a couple radishes and a couple grapes
By the way,
in
that's
the
about
area.
Well, guess who's going to be regular? You guys are just jealous.
I don't even know what that means.
Stinks.
Guess who's
It means
going to
I'm
be
gonna
regular?
it means I'm going to take a huge log shit in the morning.
Well, I feel like I'm inside
could
your
do that.
mouth right now.
I could do that.
Look, if
The
you
whole
want to
room
take
smells like his mouth.
go
It's
ahead.
a small room we record in, and he fucking hijacked it with a garden.
It's 1,000 degrees.
It's
and,
hot.
and it smells like an onion mouth, like the room's a whole mouth.
Go to 10 minute. Go to Twitter / 10 min at 10 min.
it doesn't change. It's always the same fucking thing.
And go to Facebook, the 10 min pod there. And
I want
you
to
can
talk
see,
about something with
And
substance.
you can see my salad.
I am sick of this
See
podcast.
a picture of
Okay.
my salad.
I want to talk about.
We were trying to talk about. We were going to do a podcast about comedy and about the difference between rooms and comedy, and the
Acoustics.
difference between comics, and the difference. We're going to actually do a real episode.
I don't do
And
stand up comedy.
Well,
I
you
know
don't, doesn't
you
mean
don't,
you have to hijack
okay?
it with your onion
and
chewing.
eat a fucking cucumber salad. That.
Sorry.
You're not sorry,
I'll back off.
Then why were you?
but you're not sorry.
I'll back off.
Yes, please.
The salad's done. I just want some more Persian.
You're not able to do this podcast.
Persian cucumber.
Then don't say Portion.
Yeah, and don't even say Persian cucumber. It's just a cucumber.
I said Persian.
It's not
Yeah,
indigenous
I
to
know
Iran.
the bit. Okay, don't fucking yourself like you don't have any respect for anything.
It's salad time. I'm making it salad time.
Yeah, were the cucumbers imported from Persia?
Who gives a fuck,
Correct. Exactly.
Brian?
Talk about the laugh factory.
Anyway,
The laugh. I don't even want to. You fucked it all up. You fucked it all up, and you're laughing about it.
Talk about something else.
Fuck
stop
you, dude.
dropping the fork against the bowl. You're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, why? You're eating it in a fucking metal helmet. In an upside down metal helmet.
Exactly what it
It's
is.
just a big salad bowl. I'm a big guy. Hey, I want to apologize to all my listeners for
They're
chewing.
our listeners.
Our listeners.
I want to also apologize to my listeners for chewing in your ear. Because my listeners like it. They like me to be really close.
Dude, you're onion drunk
No,
right
they
now.
don't like you to be really close. Because if they were close to you right now, they'd be fucking wearing clothes hanger fucking things on their
Like in
nose.
the
What do they call them?
cartoons? Clothes hanger things.
What do you call them?
Clothespin.
Clothespins? Yeah.
Clothespin.
I don't want any
Not
more of this.
I just didn't know the word. I didn't misspell anything.
Do you guys want
some of the salad?
No!
Look
I don't
at
want
how
onions.
soupy it is.
I don't want. Oh,
Yeah, it's
God.
a slimy fucking
Again,
salad.
Onion soup,
Go
raw
to
onion
Twitter
soup.
and Facebook to see the salad.
By the way, you're sweating so
It's
much.
so hot in here.
So don't sweat and eat a salad in a small room.
Look at my chest.
Period.
Look at my chest.
Yeah.
Out of a tin can.
Yeah,
this is
that's
disgusting.
loaded with onions in a hot room.
One time I was sitting with a buddy of mine and we were eating barbecue. We were working on something, and it's like that. You don't get barbecue. It's like that TV commercial. It's like you get pizza when you're working on something. Yeah. We ordered a bunch of greasy, saucy barbecue, and we're just two guys, and we sat there and ate it like pigs. And at one point we looked at each other and we're like, we really don't care because we're not.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Are you allergic to onions?
You were working on something? Really? You know what you're working on now? My last nerve. Okay?
Are you allergic to onions? Your face is borderline swelling.
It's
just hot
in here.
and he's
so
fucking
red.
I
eating.
might be allergic to something in there. There's something
How
like
has it not
30
been
ingredients.
10 minutes yet?
Are you upset with this
Your,
podcast?
your eyes are swollen.
I feel like I'm eating onions. I feel them in my eyes
I
and
can
shit.
smell them.
You know what this could have? You know what the salad could have used? Figs. Could have used some dried figs. That would really help the motility through.
Yeah, I would love dry figs. I'd love a dry fig under my nose right now, so I could just smell that because it's something
I'd
else.
like a bunch of dry figs in a pillowcase so I could wield them over my head and crash them into your fucking face.
That's also a very good thing.
I don't want any more salad.
Hey,
Don't ding.
If you
don't
ding
ding
that
the
fucking bowl
thing.
again, I'm gonna flip out.
I don't even like that you have that.
I didn't
Well-
mean to do it that time.
Yeah, you did because you're fucking kind of smiling. Don't do it again.
I did mean to do it that time.
Okay.
Put down the bowl.
But if it happens again,
Put down the bowl. Stop
You want me to
stabbing.
put down the bowl?
Stop stabbing.
Wait.
Gently.
Put down the bowl very gently and don't smash it.
On the table or on the floor?
On the fucking table.
Okay. Well,
Easy.
Easy.
you want me to put it down?
Easy. Easy.
I don't like
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Hey!
the fork.
It is
Yeah.
hot in here.
Yeah, no shit, man. He's wiping his fucking whole body with a paper towel
Why
now.
don't you put the paper towel in the salad? Eat that too.
You're gross. You're gross.
I'm fucking gross as
Dab the
shit.
salad juice.
Don't
with the
agree
paper
with
towel,
it. It
eat
makes it worse. Don't agree with it.
I'm gross as shit right now, all right?
No.
You're my friends. I don't care. You're my friends.
No,
It's
shut
just
up.
like my friends who I was eating
Why are you
ribs
putting
with.
a fucking towel over the
So
thing
it
like
doesn't
it's
stink.
like it
I'm
died?
actually a very tidy gentleman, all right? I was eating salad. I think we learned a lesson here. Don't eat into the mic. You've done it before on the show.
It was
but it's just
30% as
It's
gross.
salad time right now. It's salad time. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for downloading on iTunes and listening on all of the internets.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be in Houston.
Fucking
in October.
salad time. Ho ho! Christmas is coming.
Chris, put that fucking down, dude.
Okay, I was practicing for a Christmas.
That's you just
The
jingling your
Christmas-
Were
keys
you a
around.
caroler?
Stop it. He's doing Santa.
Were you a caroler?
No.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to let them know that we record way earlier, and this is the Christmas episode.
This is not.
It's not.
You're
but
not
I'm just
listening
saying.
to the Christmas episode.
No, this is not the Christmas episode.
All right, man. Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. You want to buy something on Amazon, you go to our fucking website. My name is Will Sasso.
Good sell.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen. Great sell.
And I'm Chris. Gonna live forever, Dalia.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am because yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Why are you saying that?
Not ye.
No.
I already told you.
No,
live forever.
you're not going to live forever because you don't even know what you're talking about. But
Yeah,
I actually do.
She-Legit.
I know. Okay,
When I
so
take
no, see, no, She-Legit
hey,
does.
you know you can also buy She-Legit on our website.
Okay, that doesn't matter. And I also
Authentic
want that
She-Legit.
banner. I want that banner off as 1/3 of the
Oh,
fucking.
you want the authentic She-Legit banner by my buddies Johan
snake
and
oil.
Cyrus, who are
Snake
the
oil.
Walter White and Jesse Pinkman of
I
She-Legit.
want it removed.
Okay, but here's the thing: if you want it removed, are you going to go ahead and remove it?
Oh God damn it! You have my likeness on there,
You
and
don't-
I'm going to get lawyers involved.
Don't get lawyers involved because we're friends.
Okay, we're friends, so listen to your friend and remove that banner.
Now.
The She-Legit banner?
It's a snake
It's
oil.
insulting.
It's
She-Legit.
But let me tell you why I'm going to live forever, and I got good news for you guys.
What's that?
You're going to live forever too.
are you
Maybe not
talking-
Brian because he
Cool.
might die before this whole
Hey,
shit goes
man,
down.
what are you
But
talking
in
about?
2029,
Yeah.
we're going to be able to live forever. So if you make it to that year,
What are you talking about? Super She Legit?
No, it has nothing to do with She Legit. It has to do with a little documentary I saw on Netflix called The Transcendent Man.
I've seen it.
Is that about a
Talking
guy
about
who
Singularity?
Is that about a guy who started with a pussy and then ended up with a pussy
no,
flap dick?
No ignorant as shit, Will.
That's-
no
He said the
ignorant-
transgender man.
I said Transcendent
Yeah.
Man.
Oh no, that's
no
train spotting.
No salad eating, She Legit, farting, ignorant as shit.
I'm not ignorant as shit, you
domestic
prick.
chicken head.
You talking
Will.
about the Singularity?
We're
Yeah.
talking about when machines are able to simulate the human brain
No,
and go
it's
beyond.
no, here's
that.
what it
it's
is.
the
Here's-
axis. It's the axis in time. It's the theoretical. It's not for sure the point where computers will have progressed so far that they are more intelligent than their creators.
Not necessarily.
You fucking Nimrod.
Not necessarily.
It's the-
Nimrod.
it's the
Listen to
X.
me, guys.
It's the axis
Look, can
in
I
fucking
just
time.
not
You-
necessarily? Can I just say?
Don't ever insult. I have super legit intelligence.
Okay,
You don't
the
have-
computer. When they invented the computer, whenever it was it 80, 70 something? I don't remember.
Oh, it was
okay?
way before that. But thanks a lot, Chris, for
was in
being
the
all
50s.
lazy about it's teaching us when they
Listen to me.
invented the computer. You minions.
Whenever the first computer was
Yeah,
invented.
in 51.
Okay, whatever it was, it took up levels and levels of
Yeah, it was a big ass-
whole building.
big
okay,
building, yeah.
Thanks,
now,
Chris.
okay,
Yeah.
no, now, guess what? The iPhone is fucking exponentially smaller and exponentially more
Thanks.
powerful.
Thank you.
Okay,
I've never heard that before.
I'm
Thank
telling you this. It's a point, a larger point. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, technology advances, and then it gets faster and faster because that technology.
Exponentially. It's
that
called exponential.
I just
Don't-
said that,
don't
man.
correct him.
I
It's
just
another way to
fucking
say it.
said that, and you
doesn't
made
know
fun
it.
of me.
He doesn't
Can
know
I just stop? Can I actually please take a time out? You know what would be the fucking greatest thing of all time?
What?
Chris doing a TED Talk.
I do TED Talks.
You don't do TED Talks.
I could do a TED
don't-
Talk.
what-
Let me
what-
do a TED Talk
What
right
in
now.
the world would you talk about?
What would you talk about? You'd go
What
up
in
there,
the-
you'd
what in
start
the
swearing.
world?
You'd wear
Can
a-
I just fucking finish my thing, man?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because a lot of people who listen to this fucking shit didn't see the Transcendent Man and aren't familiar with Singularity like I am.
It's
number
someone who
one,
is-
and then number two tied are you.
Transcendent man is when you're born with a dick, then they cut it out, they scoop
doesn't-
out all your
no.
balls,
No.
they shove your dick skin up into your
Please
fucking
don't say
hole.
that.
Look,
Please,
man,
you're
look.
turning
A
my stomach.
surgeon, three
Jesus.
fingers.
Please don't say
Your
that.
sensitive,
No.
your nerve
so
endings
what
up into a
happens,
fake
that
cunt,
has nothing to do with
Makes-
the Transcendent Man.
makes a cunt.
Don't say that word.
Yeah, really. I mean, like, I'm trying to be smart here. So,
I'm just
the
trying
hard.
so they're saying by the year 2029, that computers will exponentially get small enough to where they will be smaller than cells that go inside of our body.
I understand
And if you
that.
have, I know you
That's
know.
not the Singularity. though.
I know that. Let me
That's
get
not
to the fucking
Singularity.
point.
Go ahead. And then I'll correct
So
you.
what happens is these computers will be so small they will be injected into our bodies and fix things like cancer.
Yeah.
They will reverse aging.
You'll tell the
they
R-
will,
right. You'll program the RNA
Hair
to tell
loss,
the DNA
there
what
won't
to
be
do.
any.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, you stick to your She Legit and your naps.
I don't take naps.
You're-
When I wake
you're-
up, I stay up, and
you
I get.
take
I
your
sleep.
lotion-
I sleep
lotion
about
your
4
body,
hours a
lotion your
night,
body,
like Herschel
and nap.
Walker. I don't
So
lotion my body.
You fucking honey
my
bear.
point
put you-
is,
You bald.
I'll
plucked,
twist
Stop
your
calling
fucking
him
limbs
names.
out.
plucked honey butter
I'll take
bear.
that catcher's mitt of a face of yours and
so
I'll fucking
Will and
batter
I,
it with an
Will
elbow.
and I, now that this is happening, we feel bad for you, Brian, and we're going to miss you.
What are you talking about, bro?
You will be dead by 2029.
I have an amazing body and sick
well,
genetics.
let's hope it fucking defies.
I look younger than both of you.
That doesn't matter. You'll look much deader in 2029.
That's 16 years from
Dude,
now.
it's
Yeah.
16 years now.
He's
I'm
not.
gonna
He's not going to live
to
to
78.
see the age of molecular
I'm not
technology.
that old, brother.
How old are you?
46.
Okay, so
So
plus
what are you
16.
saying, Chris? Are you saying you're going to? Why are you saying you're going to live?
I'm saying
forever?
I'm going to make it to. We'll make it to. Maybe we'll make it to 2029.
So what are you
know,
going to? What are you going to do with that
God
time?
willing.
What are you going to do with that time? You're going to live forever. What are you going to do with it? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Well,
are-
guess
to
what?
this
What
point,
are
you've
you?
I'm
just
going to
been-
get whoever I'm married to get those little cell thing, computer things injected into her and reverse the aging process, and I'm going to make her 19 forever.
That's not why you'll live forever.
and that's what Singularity
That's not what
is.
Transcendent Man was talking about, you moron.
Singularity is not making a girl
is
19.
making
No.
about making it could be
It's-
part of it
it's-
is an
it's-
offshoot of Singularity
No.
is you can make your wives 19.
Sweetie, listen to me.
Don't- Hey.
Quiet, sweetheart.
Hey.
Let me
Don't
help
you fucking do.
Let me
Sweetheart,
help you.
don't you
Hey,
fucking
hey.
say that, man.
Let me help you. Now,
You don't-
what Ray Kurzweil was talking about, okay?
I know
you
who Ray
dumb,
Kurzweil-
You dummy dumb. I want you to suck a lollipop. I want to talk to you for a second. He was saying that when we can download information into and out of our brains, when we can reverse engineer our brains and create a computer that mimics our brains,
I
and goes beyond,
know.
then we'll be able to download
All
of our
I know.
Hey,
He's trying.
You're plagiarizing
Chris,
me in real time. Is
wait,
what you're doing.
Let Brian talk, because I think I know what Brian's trying to say. Brian, go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
Brian, go ahead. All he's trying to say, Chris.
All I'm trying to say is that you'll be able to download
the
information
off.
Yeah.
You're plagiarizing
I'm
me in
helping
real
you.
time.
Go ahead.
I'm helping you.
Go ahead.
You'll be able to download information from our brains into a
into
computer.
computer.
You guys are
both
plagiarizing me in real time.
Don't say that now.
Right.
Right. Not that part.
I know.
No,
And
I'm
as a
helping
result,
you.
if they can download your memories
and your
essence.
You turn your dick into a cunt.
God damn it!
Wait, what?
You
That's
missed the whole point.
not
That's what it's-
transcendent.
That's not
What is transgender?
You're getting
man?
it mixed up, transcendent and transgender.
So you turned his cunt into a dick.
No, sir, please.
They turned his sloppity floppity.
That's not even a word, sloppity.
They
can't have
they
one
made her,
serious
They made her
conversation.
innie his outie.
Look, bro.
Here's what I would do with all that time. I'll tell you what I would do.
What?
You know, Saturday Night Live has been on the air now for what? It's been on the air
25
It's been on the
years.
air for
40
actually
years.
38 years.
Whoa.
It's been on the air as long as I've been alive. It was the show started in 1975. I would have the longest running sketch show of all time because I'd live forever, and I'd start a sketch show and it would be running for like 4,000 years. And the first, 2,500 years would be pretty good. And then, the next,
It would already be the number one. It would be the
700
longest
years
already.
wouldn't be that good. And then there would be that new cast.
You'd keep
of guys
getting new casts,
we
yeah.
get, Farley and Sandler in there.
Chris,
and then all of a sudden it's good again,
Chris, would you just send texts all day and drink coffee?
There wouldn't be texting. There would be me going inside your thoughts and telling you what's up to wherever you are. And I would do that.
You don't have thoughts, so then what would you tell
I would
other
practice
people?
singing every single day. I would become the greatest singer that ever lived.
Because if you practice for 4,000 days.
Exactly. So I would have my
4,000
19-year-old wife.
years.
I would have my 19-year-old wife. I would be singing all day and injecting thoughts into beings. That's what I would be doing. What would you be doing? Oh, we're out of time.
I would create a new religion and become a god, and I would help everyone.
You'll be. You know what? That won't happen.
I would lead all of you out of the darkness and into the light because
No.
don't kid yourself, you're both living in a fucking intellectual hole.
Hey,
and that won't happen because
I'm living in an intellectual
make it.
WHOLE because I'm intellectually whole. Watch this, guys.
I'll be in Houston, and then Calgary, and then Buffalo.
It's a pretty cool thing. You know that?
what is?
Having a podcast.
Oh yeah, I guess
We're going out to all of our friends on the internet.
It's like a very popular radio show.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. It's your fucking podcast. We should get
new?
Yeah, we should get bumper stickers to say
Well, we got to talk about that before
your
you kind of do it.
fucking podcast.
No, I'm not doing
it's
that.
cool because you say the F word and stuff.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not going
Brought to you by you guys because you guys listen. You guys are our listeners.
You bully ideas through. You really do.
Yeah,
you're
and
you're
on
an
the
idea
air
bully.
too.
I say I'm coming up with shit and you're not helping me.
Well,
we do
So,
it.
you know, you cram it down
I
our
don't know.
throats.
Well,
It's your podcast. Fucking
Your
podcast.
fucking
No, well, I'm
podcast.
not doing that. So
Well,
My name is Will the Mesomorphic Minotaur Sasso.
it's Minotaur. It's not Minotaur. It's Minotaur. Minotaur.
What's your name?
Brian the Kid Callen.
Chris? You got
I'm Chris D'Elia, but I don't like the way this podcast is going so far.
I like it, and I like every podcast. Love every podcast. Apostrophe LOVE. Love every podcast because they're all for our audience. We don't make a fucking dime doing this. Soon we'll get some sponsorship.
We're
Actually,
getting sponsored.
yeah, we got the kid working. We got a new guy working with us here.
Yeah. How much
Yeah.
are we gonna make a show?
Not a lot, but
We
what
stand to
we
make
will
millions of dollars,
We
but-
will tell our audience exactly what we're making once we start making it. But I want to speak directly to our audience. We've got the Twitter, we've got the Facebook, we've got the iTunes. These comments that come in, and it's really become a community. It's a bunch of people that we really appreciate.
I love it. People come to my stand up and they know our bits and it's amazing.
It's really great. And I just want to do a show to tell our audience how much we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Okay.
And
we appreciate you,
yeah.
We do.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Very appreciative.
If I could write a song, I would for our audience, you know.
I would.
I'm not a songwriter, but
I-
you guys are the best. You make a huge difference in our lives. When I do stand up, you guys are in the audience. You're
really,
cheering my
like, just,
name
like,
and
kind
you
of
make me
descriptive
feel
song.
special.
You just kind of
Saying
what you're
what
thinking.
what you're
If I
thinking.
could give every one of you a kidney, if you needed one, I would. Whatever, something like that.
You know what I would? Because you need the other one for your body to process.
living without.
You need your kidney to
If somebody needed to die and they were not our podcast listener and it would keep you alive, I would kill them with a clear conscience and sleep really well at night.
and a sharpened shiv made out of a toothbrush shoved into their neck and noodled around
It's
in their
just kind
brain.
of not a song, really.
No, it's not a song.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying-
I'll tell you what I would do for our audience. And I want to do a version of this whenever I meet people on the street, because I know you guys do, and you meet people who listen to the podcast. I'll do you one favor.
They meet me.
So I'll do you one favor. I'll do you one.
Okay.
So in theory, it would be like anything you want, but I can't really do that.
Okay.
But like maybe if I run into someone, they go like, "Do me a favor." I'll be like,
Oh, got
"What?"
it. So if they
Yeah.
come up to you and say, hey, what my thing is, give me a handshake, you'll
Yeah,
do it.
I'll do it. Or like, "Hey, buy me a coffee." It's like that. That's
right.
like that's
Or
easy
if
enough.
somebody's a fan,
But
yeah, go on.
But no, I was thinking that if it's like, maybe someone would be like, "Hey, Will, get into a full-size truck or sedan and drive into the living room of my sworn enemy."
Right, can't do it.
And run over his family.
Right, can't do that.
I want to do that.
No.
Well,
I
you
wanna-
don't.
but-
Even wanting
No,
to is
that's-
pretty fucked
that's
up.
super violent.
I want to do that.
No.
Maybe
I wanna-
there's
That's-
maybe
that sounds like
there's
your own personal
part
fantasy.
maybe part you won't do.
That's
No.
an excuse.
Maybe part you won't
Let
do.
people stay.
This
To be nice.
part of me wants to do it, but I would do it for my audience. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
it sounds like you do it just for you, and you're using your audience as an excuse to commit mass
I don't know.
murder.
Either way, really, it doesn't matter. It's just you're not going to do it. So
Why don't you
That's
let
what I would
people
do for
stay here? If you're a podcast fan, you're allowed to stay at Will's place.
No,
think
don't
it's
do
a
that.
good idea.
No.
we should
no.
give out
There
your
are
address
people
right
that
now. Let's
need-
give out his
don't
address
pay
right
for-
now.
Don't pay
No,
for
don't
a
give out my.
hotel.
Do not give out my
Don't
address.
pay for a hotel.
All right, if you're staying in Los Angeles and you are, kind of an athletic chick with like a perfect ass and
Well,
a really nice
It
set
sounds
of fucking
pervy.
tits,
That's really pervy.
and you
dude.
need a place to stay.
No, man.
And you're one of those gals. You're a deep sleeper.
No.
And when you wake up in the morning, you're not quite sure what happened.
Hey, bro.
Then before you sort
Whoa.
of lose
Okay.
Whoa,
morals,
bro.
perpetually
So far,
single.
a lot of yours are very weird and they're deep seated in something.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
But
Yep.
Well, that's weird. I didn't expect you to agree with that. So, all right.
Brian,
Well,
how about you, Brian?
how about me? Well,
Okay, what's your name?
you said
Chris?
you'd make a song for them, which is really bullshit.
I would also I would allow them some time with my wife.
Oh, Jesus.
You let them fuck your
Okay.
wife?
Hey,
man?
bro, don't use the F word like that.
Okay, look.
Just let them have
I
some
would,
time.
for the guys, how about this? For the guys, here's what I'll do for you.
Because you appreciate him.
Appreciate them, la.
You suck them all.
Appreciate them, la.
You suck them in your car.
No.
You gonna suck him?
No. Appreciate guys, la.
You
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for
Turkish
guys.
Girl, you Turkish
No,
girl.
man. I'm not.
You Turkish girl, huh?
No, I'm not.
You hairy Turkish.
I'm not a Turkish girl.
No,
You guys like a Turkish girl with
No guy is a Turkish girl.
no Turkish girl is that hairy.
No, I'm saying that they're not.
Well,
They're
I mean,
beautiful. They're
I don't know
beautiful.
if you're coming to my aid or being
you put a-
chitty,
if
but
you have
put
a
a-
beard right
If you
now.
put a
bro.
beard, if you put a beard on a Turkish girl,
All right.
and you gave her like
so
a
for the
lot
guys,
of calcium,
here's what I'll do: keep being me.
That's fucking terrible.
No, it's not.
That's super.
Because my fans
arrogant,
know,
bro.
legit that I'm just gonna keep being me, and they can keep subscribing to me,
Bro,
whether it has to do with the podcast or
you're
not.
not a magazine, you moron.
No, thank
know?
you. I'm actually much deeper than a
I'm not
magazine, and there's
giving you a
many more
compliment.
pages to me than a magazine. But here's the deal, man. For the women, for a lot of the women, I'll do whatever you want. You know, you come over, you do a little, you have a smash fest or whatever you want to call it. You know,
Smash fest.
Excuse
yeah.
me?
What are you
If she
talking
w-
about?
Okay,
It's a
but
smash fest, bro.
you know, like a 20-something girl comes over. She's a long, really high legs, and she's a long hair, and I'll do
Yeah.
a smash fest. I'll do,
What is that? British or
You have
something?
sex with her? or
Yeah,
something?
we'll do a, if
Smash
she wants
fest.
me to,
Smash your
if
genitals
she wants
against
me
hers?
to, if she wants me to be like, hey, come here and see what's up with like lay down with me or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, we'll do a little smash fest, do a little fucking.
You're essentially saying you will sleep with our female listeners.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I would do that. I'm saying if a girl happens to be all like, hey, Chris, I listen to the podcast. What's up? To give back, what I'll do is...
To give back?
Yeah, I can just do like a little bit of a, like if it has to do with...
Well, that's the same thing I did, and
if
they
she
also
wants-
get to stay here.
Yeah,
for
but
the night. That's like...
That's the difference between
you
me
know how
and
much
you.
a hotel
For me,
costs in L.A. if you're hanging
I know,
out?
but for me, it's about giving back. And for me, it's about letting the girls know that because I'm doing something for the guys now, remember.
Yeah.
I'm doing something for them. I'm being me.
I take
That's
them,
not doing shit.
I take them
And for the girls.
I take them in my car, and I show them the places to avoid. I show them the places to go in Los Angeles if they want to get ahead.
But you're just piggybacking my shit where Chris, and it was actually Chris's suggestion, hey, what if girls, and then I made sort of a lewd suggestion, and now you're saying you're going to drive them around, but Chris is straight up saying he'll fuck them.
No,
and I don't appreciate you saying...
I actually didn't say that.
You will fuck our audience.
If a girl, listen, if a girl is like, I'm a huge fan, will you please fuck me? And she has high legs and long hair. And then yes, I will, okay?
well, you
but
know,
that's
dude,
not
I knew
what
it.
this is
I knew
about.
it.
No.
Yeah,
and
I
I don't
mean-
want, I'm not going to do, I don't want to do that.
You don't do
get-
that face.
Yeah, man.
You do want to
You're
do
not
that.
noble. This is not
that.
a noble. This is not a
I'm
noble.
not into that.
All
And
right.
I will use a condom because I'm very safe when
All
I
right.
do.
Well,
Well-
do you want a cookie for that? Of course
No,
you use a fucking
but
condom.
if the girl wants to eat cookies afterwards, then yeah, I'll do that
what
too.
if he's
if she'll feed them to
really
me or however you
good-looking-
want to do it.
What if he's a good-looking, smooth farm
Thank
boy?
you.
If he's a good-looking,
Thank
smooth
you.
farm boy, and
Thank
he
you.
wants you to.
No, not you, fuckface.
I've never been on a farm. What are you saying?
I'm
He's
not calling you a smooth farm boy, a-hole. I'm saying, you know, man, you can't even hear what I'm saying, bro.
This is
You
supposed to be...
can't even hear what I'm saying.
if a
he says.
young
I heard you.
a young farm kid of Norwegian descent with a body that just won't quit,
Right,
with
goes on for
obliques
days.
and
Yeah.
shoulders, what do you? And he wants you to. You know,
Then
he
that
wants
goes back to being a male, and I'm just keep being meh.
This is all right. Look, this was supposed to be how we show our appreciation. I, in theory, said I would smash a car into the living room of your enemies, or let like a girl again with a perfect rump and
Tell you what I'll do.
stay here.
No, I'll tell you what I'll do. For you.
I don't know
You
what
listen.
the
Now,
ugly
Chris is just-
My
ugly
listeners,
girls. I haven't figured it out yet.
I'll take a
I haven't
car
figured out
antenna.
about the
I'll take
ugly
a car
girl.
antenna to both these morons' faces. They're all bloodied up. Then I throw them in a bed and let them bang each other, and you guys can.
Hey,
watch.
I'm not banging
Like,
Chris, and
what if
that's not going to show
what
any
if a girl's
appreciation.
real ugly? I guess I don't have something for them.
Here's what we're going to do to show appreciation for our audience. We're going to throw 10 min pod stock. It's like Woodstock.
Oh God.
We're gonna do a 4-day podcast.
17 people, 4 day.
4 days, 17 people, Woodstock, New York. Not happening this year or next year, but stay tuned for TMP stock.
You don't want to do that.
10 min pod
Go to
stock.
BryanCallen.com for my
And
stand-up.
it's going to be 4 days of podcasting. Neither of you guys have seen me totally naked.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pretty
We
cool.
haven't, and
It's pretty cool.
Nope. It's why is
It's
it
not
cool?
that cool.
Why?
Because I'm muscular and cool
Pretty
looking.
regular.
No, not my type.
Regular.
Some podcasts are slow,
Not regular.
and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. You're going to buy something on Amazon, please go to our website, hit the Amazon banner. My name is Will Gladiator Helmet Face Sasso.
No.
Your name
no.
is Will Warm Cheese.
No, it's not
Sasso.
warm cheese.
No, because you remind me, and I'm not trying to be
Wow.
a dick. You remind me
Say
of
your name.
warm cheese.
No,
I
I
gotta
don't.
say-
I'm warm. I'm
they
a
know,
warm person.
They know my name.
I
dude.
just
Believe
tweeted.
Me, they know my
I
name.
just tweeted this. Girls should. I tweeted this. Girls should say, "Fall is my favorite time of year." More. I tweeted that, and in 1 minute, it got 117 retweets. That's how true that is, man.
That's pretty true. Bryan
God.
Callen, what's your name?
My name is Bryan the Kid Callen.
You there?
And
2 minutes.
All right.
stop-
No, it's still 1
it's not
minute. It's still
controlling.
1 minute. 192 retweets.
All right.
We
You
all
got-
know who's talking.
I'm Chris D'Elia.
yeah, but who
You got
gives
a lot
shit?
of followers on
You fucking
on
gotta
Twitter.
control
That's great.
everything with your
With what?
you know, as I say your name, I want to be the
224.
captain of this ship.
I don't need to be. I don't want to be the captain of the ship.
You wake
Who's
up going,
gonna run
I'm
this?
the skipper.
Who's
I'm the skipper of TMP.
Let me ask you something.
Who's gonna
You're not-
run this
you're not the
time?
skipper.
Who's gonna run this podcast tonight? Hey, 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 hey.
All right.
Who's gonna run this podcast podcast tonight. Right?
That's what Will
great.
says, and then he goes me.
No.
Not bad vibrato there, Brian.
Thank
Pretty
you,
bad.
buddy.
Pretty
I
bad. If you're talking
appreciate
about doing, go me.
I have a question.
That was the most annoying part of any podcast we ever did.
I have a question.
That's saying a lot.
Do you guys want to be cremated?
What?
300 retweets.
Do you guys
2
want to be
minutes.
Chris,
Do you
don't.
want to be cremated? We're all going to be ash anyway, Chris. You know what I mean? So your retweets don't really mean a fucking thing. Even right now, they don't mean anything.
Well, they
How
don't.
about that?
They definitely.
Even in this dimension, they mean
I don't.
fucking
I
less than
agree.
zero.
Look, listen, I agree with you. I'm doing as a joke, saying, "Wow, I got so many retweets." Yeah, fuck that. It doesn't mean shit, dude.
Do you
Hey
wanna
man,
be-
you haven't stopped. You just looked away from your phone. We're 2.5 minutes in.
Hey, who's gonna run this town tonight?
tonight.
You've
listen.
had 1/4 of this podcast.
Okay.
You've been looking at this phone. How can you say it means nothing?
Where do you want to fucking have your ashes? I can just tell you where I don't want to have my ashes.
What do you mean?
Like,
I didn't even ask that question.
He didn't ask that question. You were
said-
looking at your phone. If we're keeping it real, you're looking at your phone.
No,
and
you did
here's
say
how,
that.
Because, no, he said, do you want to be cremated? That's all he said.
Oh,
but
okay,
before
okay.
we started
I
this
said we're all going to be
podcast,
ashes. We're all going to be ashes at the end.
We
of the
said-
Yeah, so he said we're all gonna be ashes. So where do I want to put mine?
I'm going to have to tell the audience what happened.
Okay,
here.
fine, but what you're gonna say is probably wrong.
Where's the
No,
least?
it's not.
Where, here's the
Brian,
question.
stop trying to drive the podcast. You just named me the captain.
I'm the skipper.
Before we started this, we said, why don't we talk about where we'd like to not have our ashes spread? But
Not?
Chris was on his phone.
Yeah,
So he didn't
no,
hear that
because
question.
I was doing a bit about Twitter. Okay,
And then he
was
heard it
bit-
in his brain.
it was bit mania over here. We were doing different bits.
Nah.
They got crossed. The lines got blurred,
Okay.
and now it's like this. Listen, we got 3 current bits going on right now, okay?
right,
We
all
got the Rihanna Who's Gonna Ruin This Podcast spoof. We got the fucking Twitter thing,
Yeah.
which I'm sure is well past 450 right now.
Sure.
And we got the Where Are We Gonna Put Our Ashes?
Why don't you, Brian, why don't you ask Chris a question? Chris,
the
you
question.
answer the question. I'm going to check your Twitter to see how many retweets this
Okay.
has, okay?
Okay.
Someone's going to stay on.
I don't even know how to
This
do
is
that.
like Inception of bits.
Yeah.
Chris, where would you least like to have your ashes spread?
In the ocean.
You don't want your
I
ashes
don't
spread?
want them in
Why?
the ocean because there are, and I mean this too. There are a lot of fucking sharks out there, and I don't want to be in a shark.
Sharks don't eat ash.
But
you
if they're
fucking
swimming
idiot.
around, and what about fucking whale sharks? They swim with their mouths open.
They don't eat ash.
Okay, I know, but what
Holy
if they
crap.
just
457 retweets, 269 favorites.
see,
well
man?
done. Pretty good. Pretty good, man. Girls, I know this podcast is supposed to be about where we don't want our ashes because that's what we fucking came up with before the show. But I think we got.
Is this a game stopper?
I think we kind of have to change this
This is a
podcast
game stopper?
to why do fucking chicks say fall is their favorite time of year so much? Because I'm sorry, we can't ignore that.
You're right.
As we started recording, this podcast is 5
It's
minutes
been
old.
overthrown
It's been overthrown
By
by the
number-
fans. By the fans.
well, your fans apparently because I'm gonna
a lot of them are.
They're
into
not,
the
your
podcast.
fans are not that smart, are they, buddy?
Hey man, no, because
But
girls
they're-
do say that way too
they say,
much.
and you know what else they say? Can't wait for the. I just pee popped a C.
Yeah.
They say they can't wait for the pumpkin spiced latte.
That's true.
At Starbucks.
That's a more specific version than what I'm
I-
saying,
I
but
know
they
what
definitely
happens-
say that.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
say
I
that.
don't know one girl that doesn't love that pumpkin spiced latte, including Chris D'Elia.
Here's the
just
thing.
saying, you're
Here's the
a
thing.
pumpkin spice
You know who
latte
likes those
freak.
fucking drinks?
You.
Girls.
You're a girl.
And also guys who have friends as girls. Who have girls as friends. There is no man that doesn't have girls as friends that will drink that drink even.
I agree with you.
I do the iced Americano. Give me a large
That's
iced
what I do.
Americano.
Me
There
too.
you go.
I would, even if I really loved pumpkin lattes, I would never fucking order one in public.
Yeah, well, that's true.
There's no way. Even if I had to have them, even if
I think you
even
would
if
if
I
you
had a
wanted
medical condition that allowed me not to be in major pain,
Yeah.
I would never go. Can I get a pumpkin spiced latte, please?
Yeah, if I
couldn't actually
say, can I have a pumpkin
What
spice
is it
latte?
about that girls say? What is it? Is it the cold? They get to wear more layers. They get to think about having a boyfriend
I'll
and
tell you-
cuddling up to
I'll
them
tell
near
you
a
what- yeah,
fire.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it is.
You want to
I
be
had a-
cuddly, yeah.
Man, I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
I'm gay.
I'm gay, everybody, and I'm a stereotypical gay character. Listen to my voice.
Guess what? I'm gay.
No, I had a girl like talked to me recently, like this is like someone I used to hang out with a long time ago, and she said, "You're going to be my winter winter cuddle."
I already hate
cuddle pal or something.
Well, because
and I
you're-
was straight up. No, Brian, don't say I'm warm cheese or anything, because I will reach across this fucking table and knock you
that's-
into next week.
that
okay,
is very
no,
warm.
that's not that. Yeah, okay, but her point was this cuddle thing, and I'm not trying to sound like I was just kind of like, nah, that's just weird. I think you're trying to. I think you're trying to get at something else, and they enjoy cuddling. Girls want to cuddle, and they want it to not be summer when summer's over, because they
don't
miss
wanna
summer.
but also they don't want to be. They like summer, but they don't really have that. Oh, I wish it was summer thing, you know?
yeah.
Because girls, they don't really like, even though they love attention, they don't want to walk around and be all like stared at by dudes.
That's what's up.
You know,
you know what
so
they
in
want?
the fall they
Yeah.
get to bundle up,
Right.
and dudes are just like, she's wearing a pea coat.
I think in the summer maybe there's more sex happening in the summer,
yeah.
and then in the fall they get to put on a UCLA hoodie and come over
with
and
a
cuddle
bottle
get to
and watch
go.
a movie.
They get
Yeah.
to go to a nice dinner, and they get to hang up their coat on the coat rack, and they get to take off their gloves.
I don't even think
There's
they want to.
nothing-
I don't even think they want to do that. I think I think every girl fantasizes about doing one thing more than anything else. They want to get on a really plush couch and fold their feet under their fannies.
Oh yeah.
In velour, in a velour like sweatsuit with like maybe a beaver pelt and wrapped around them, and where their man
Right.
has them wrapped in a big arm,
Right.
and the
See,
fireplace.
and that's why I bring up this person, and it's not like me to bring up my personal life, so I kind of shouldn't be saying it, but I think it was just sort of this winter cuddle thing. None of it was real. I was like, no, I don't need to be the winter cuddle buddy. That makes no sense.
We're at 617.
Oh my God.
Retweets?
Yeah.
I think
Guys
that
wanna-
summer favors. I think that summer favors fucking, and winter and fall favor cuddling.
Cuddling. It's more lovely.
For girls, but
It's more lovely.
I'll cuddle to get to a place where I'm sinking my root true and hard.
I want my ashes to be
What?
put into one of my enemies' drinks, and they drink me, and that I have the last laugh.
I want my ashes in your asshole.
Okay, listen, man. I'll fart it out and into your mom's eyes.
Hey,
that's
bro!
what'll happen, dude.
What the fuck?
I would
You
like.
take that back right now. My poor grieving
I
mother.
want to be sprinkled. I want my ashes to be sprinkled in a coffin and buried. How's that?
That's pretty cool. I want my ashes sprinkled in one of several Starbucks locations pumpkin spice lattes. So when girls ask for a pumpkin spice latte and they go and they find some dude they want to just lay on a couch with, and again, that's
Guess what? Fall wouldn't be their favorite time of year anymore if they just realized they drank a human being. We're at 659.
Technically, that's not
659
a human being, Chris.
retweets.
Everybody
Hey.
go back. We're at 666 now.
All right,
Uh-oh.
yeah, number of the beast. Thanks for listening to 10 Minute Podcast. Please
669.
tell 69. Tell one friend about the show. We'll keep this going.
Oh, check
And
me out,
retweet that. Make that go
BryanCallen.com.
longer.
I'll be in-
Not much time, Brian.
I'll be in Houston.
Who cares?
And